Well, folks, we are live. We had a rain delay in the Mets game. It's been an hour rain delay. This game was scheduled to start at 1:15 Eastern Time. However, first pitch is now scheduled in these next seconds, 2:15 Eastern Time. The New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals. And of course, we are hoping that they can get a W. They can get a series closing win and a series victory. Let us see if the Mets, they can do it. So shout out to everybody. Let me make sure that the sound is okay. Yes, the sound is good to go. We're just gonna put the live on TikTok, also the live on Twitch. I'm gonna put that right now. But this game, look, if they play 5, the Mets have to have a sense of urgency because there's a forecast in St. Louis for rain. It's cloudy. It's a good chance that this game may not even get played fully. But the Mets have to have a sense of urgency because if they have a lead by 5, if they could complete 5 with a lead, they can get themselves a win. Now, again, that's something that they're going to have to, see to get done. So let us see here. Got the similar lineup for all my Mets fans. Jared Young is not playing. We got Lindor, Soto, Bichette, Polanco, Robert Jr., Mark Vientos is at first base today. Marcus Semien, Francisco Alvarez, and Tyrone Taylor, first start of the season. No Carson Bench, which was a good day off for him. And no Brett Beatty, which, hey, look, Brett Beatty, he hasn't been phenomenal, but Brett Beatty's been solid for the Mets. So the Mets are facing Matthew Liberatore. He's the ace of this baseball team. And folks, let's see if the Mets can get the series win. First pitch is set to Lindor. Here it is. Swinging at the first pitch, fouls it back. No balls and 1 strike to start off this baseball game. When we get to a commercial break, we're going to be talking more about this game. We're going to be talking about the scores around town, MLB scores. And, we're going to be doing this live stream. I'm really excited to be here and to be with all of you. Throughout my last few live streams, I've been meeting a lot of new Mets fans. I'm excited. 0-1 pitch. Hey! Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Lindor. So, yeah, I've been meeting a lot of new Mets fans. A lot. A pretty good amount of Met fans, and it's definitely exciting. Here's the 0-2, throws a curveball. It is in the dirt. So that is going to be a ball there. So without a doubt, I'm extremely happy about that. And, the Mets, look, they're in a position where they need to win ball games. They need to win ball games. They need to win these games. They need to, a 1-2 pitch. Did he go? He did not go. Lindor holds good at bat. Lindor, he's not hitting. But I will say this, Lindor has been having some good at bats. I can admit that. He's not hitting, but he's had some at bats where, he's getting strikes. He's getting walks 2-2. Way up high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the note is on Liberatore, get him early. Can they get him early? Can the New York Mets get him early and attack him early? Let's see if they can be able to do that. Full count. Here's the pitch. That is going to be weakly hit to center field. It's a little bloop, but the center fielder's there. Oh, wow. What a play by the shortstop. Mason Wynn with the over-the-shoulder grab. Wow, what a play. I thought all the way that was going to be the center fielder, but the center fielder was playing deep. But Mason Wynn with a nonchalant over-the-shoulder grab. Beautiful play, 1 away. So I was saying, Lindor's been having good at-bats. Like, he got down 0-2. He put in 4 pitches after that. First pitch to Soto, here it is. Swing and a miss. He swung at a ball. No balls, 1 strike. Now, Lindor hasn't been making good contact. He's been getting some hits, but he's been getting on base. But his OPS is pretty, his on-base percentage, is a little high because he's been getting walked a lot, but he's just not getting hits. 0-1 pitch to Soto, here it is. Whoa, way high. That wasn't even close by the pitcher Libra thought. Look, two storylines we're looking at in this ball game. Can the Mets get some offense? Because I mentioned in their first game, they scored 11 runs. 11 runs in their first game, opening day. Their last 4 games combined, 11 runs. 1-1 pitch to Soto. That is going to be weak contact to the third baseman. They played him in a shift, but it's going to be an easy play, 2 away. Yeah, Soto, when he gets these weak contact hits, it's so frustrating. You see this weak contact. These are the two storylines for the Mets in this game. Can they get some offense going? And with offense, can Freddie Peralta rebound? He gave up 4 runs in his last start. First pitch to Bo Bichette is going to be low, 1 ball, no strikes. Freddie Peralta wasn't horrible, but, you know, he gave up 4 runs his last start. 3 of the runs were off 2 pitches. And, yeah, Bo Bichette, you know, he got 3 RBIs in the year. His average is .091. Horrible start, you know, but I'm not going to panic. 1-0, 2-0 to Bo. I'm not going to panic. I'm in Toronto, Canada. I'm born and raised in New York. I always say that on my live streams because I stay true to my roots of New York, of course. But my wife, womp, womp, womp. She's Canadian, so we always got this. 2-0 pitch to Bichette. Strike 1, 2-1. So, you know, the only thing she likes about the U.S. is that they have good things to shop with. She likes that stuff. But nonetheless, look. Can the Mets offense get going? Can they score some runs? Can Peralta have a good start? 2-1 pitch to Bichette. Foul, that's going to be hit. It's going towards foul territory, and it is going to get out of play. So the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look, shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I appreciate you. We got on TikTok right now, Albert, and we got Yes Lear. Hopefully I pronounced the names right. Shout out to both of you. Are you guys Mets fans? Are you rooting for the Mets? What team do you support? Are you Cardinals fans? What are your thoughts about the Mets? 2-2 pitch to Bo Bichette. That is hit. It's going to go foul. They're going to do it again at 2-2. So, yeah, you know, let me know what you guys think on YouTube. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Mets? So, look, the Mets offense, 2.8 runs their last 4 games. They're averaging. They're hitting 204, 1 home run. It's horrible. Offense has been horrible since opening day. 2-2 pitch, way up high. I'm surprised Bo Bichette didn't swing at that high pitch. Shout out to Rob that just joined on TikTok. Rob, are you a Mets fan? Are you a Cardinals fan? Yankees fan? What team you rooting for? Yesterday I had a like a drive-by. I had somebody join TikTok, say that the Mets suck, Yankees are better, and then they just exited. I'm like, bruh, how you just joined for that? We got Rob, the Cubs fan. Wow. Big Cubs. 3-2 pitch. Bichette fouls it away again. We're going to do it 3-2. Look, the Cubs, I can't say I'm a diehard Cubs fan. I'm not. But seeing them win a World Series in that year, in 2016, was it? Yeah, 2016. That was amazing. 3-2 pitch. Bichette fouls it away. So a nice at bat by Bichette here. The Cubs in 2016, seeing them break the curse, winning the World Series after what happened in 2003 with Moises Alou and the fan. I forgot the name of the fan. But seeing them win a World Series in 2016 was nice. We got Frank Rivera. I'm going to get to your comment right now, Frank. Let me just see this 3-2 pitch, and I'm going to get right now to Frank. The 3-2 pitch, Bichette hits a little weakly. It carried a little bit, but that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning, folks. Bichette put a nice at bat, but nonetheless, it's going to be over. So we got Frank. Frank, I'm in California. Hardcore Mets native New Yorker. We got beat by the 5th guy in the rotation. Yeah, Frank, look, I'm a Mets fan as well. I'm born and raised in New York. I'm actually in Canada, Toronto, Canada. So this is my first year live streaming, and I'm getting ready for the heartbreaks because they're going to frustrate me without a doubt. We got Yosoi Yahi. Mets going to win today. That's the type of energy that I want. Let's go. I believe they're going to win today. Let's go. Mets are going to win today. So, Frank, look, I know in California, it's 3-hour difference. It should be, what? Is it 11:23 over there? Yeah, it should be 11:23. I think it's 11:23 in California. So, look. Shout out to you, represent the Mets from there. Let's go Mets. You know, I'm hoping. Shout out to Nelly. Nelly just joined on TikTok. The young thing at first base has to stop. I 100% agree with you. The first basemen for this team, look, I wanted the Mets to keep Pete Alonso, but unfortunately, it's over. That chapter is just done. Speaking of, we just had somebody with the title Pete Alonso join. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Cutter Moore for joining. Are you guys Mets fans? Frank, I agree. The young thing has to end. Look, Pete Alonso should have been the first baseman, but things happen. It is what it is. We have to move on. Now, Polanco hasn't looked great defensively, but I mean, you know, what can I say? Brett Beatty's actually probably looked the best, but Jared Young, like, my gosh, like the first game of the series, okay, but yesterday too, like Mendoza, you know, I've been getting comments on TikTok. Shout out to Luis Angel, that's on TikTok. I've been getting comments. People have been telling. Shout out to Alexis on TikTok. I've been getting comments from people saying Mendoza has got to go. Get rid of Mendoza. Somebody even told me that Mendoza's going to get fired this year. I don't know what you all think about that. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be the first strike thrown by Freddie Peralta. 1 ball and 1 strike. Shout out to Jay Caesar. Shout out to Yenauri. Shout out to Juan. Bienvenido a todos. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Shout out to Diana. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Jay Caesar, I appreciate the likes, the support. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube and Twitch. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Misses low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So I'm looking for Peralta to be the ace. The Mets pitching has been good. Just the offense has just been garbage. Hot garbage. I mean hot garbage. Shout out to Sal, 2-2 pitch. Weak contact, but that's going to go foul. We got Vientos at first base. Shout out to Yenauri. Shout out to Sal. Shout out to who else? Solo pasas los juegos. ¿Cómo? No entiende. Mi more. Anna. Solo pasas los juegos. What's that? You only show the games? 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1 out. It's on TikTok. Sí, por ahora yo estoy hablando de los juegos, porque yo estoy mirando el juego ahora, más yo estoy tentando muchas cosas en esta página. Yo quiero hablar del juego, yo quiero hablar de los juegos, las predicciones y hacer todo. Todos los días yo estoy haciendo más. We got Sal. I can already feel Freddie gonna bring his A game. 100% Sal. I'm on board with you in that. Freddie Peralta, this is a foe, a central foe he used to face a lot. He's faced the Cardinals a ton. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be weak contact, but it's going to be hit foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. So, yeah, Sal, I believe Freddie Peralta is going to show us why he's the ace of this team. But at the same reason, yeah, the offense is just hot garbage. Like, they're averaging 2.8 runs the last 4 games. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses low, 2 balls, and 1 strike. Yeah, so, you know, the Mets offense has got to get going. I mean, the power, it's okay. I'm not mad about that. But, you know, they're supposed to be a good hitting team. And we saw it in the first game. 2-1 pitch. That is hit hard, but it's going to go over the third base on the opposite side. Foul. NBA Raptors over 216 or under that game. Man, Caesar, I'm going to be honest with you. As far as like parlays and stuff like that, man, I've never done that before. Who are the Raptors playing in this game, man? And I don't even fully understand the 2-2 pitch. Hold on, here it is. 3-2. I don't even fully understand like the betting parlays and how that fully works. Shout out to Yasir that's still with us here. Shout out to Liam. We got Liam in the building. But definitely Caesar, I'm going to be doing March Madness, the final 4 games coming up. And I'm going to be doing NBA playoff games coming up soon. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Herrera. Hit. And that's going to be the first hit of this baseball game. Tyrone Taylor cuts it off. So the Cardinals have a 1-out single. Yeah, but definitely I'm going to be doing the final 4, Caesar. And I'm going to be doing NBA games, the playoffs, without a doubt. I'm excited for the Raptors. At worst, they're going to be in the play-in, but I hope that they clinch a first round, at least get the 6th or 5th seed. I hope. Shout out to Liam. We got Liam in the building. Shout out to E Dart on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube and Twitch. Here's the first pitch to Burleson. Is going to miss low. So far, Peralta's not challenging hitters. Peralta is... he's nibbling, like somebody made a comment the other day. He's nibbling. He's trying to get them to chase. He's throwing his breaking pitches a lot. He's not throwing a ton of strikes to start off the game. He's trying to get them to chase. So 1-0 pitch from Peralta. Here it is. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And you're facing right now Burleson. Burleson's been a really good hitter for this team. Really, really good hitter for the Cardinals. So without a doubt, we are looking to see how that's going to go. So here is Vientos. I don't even know where Vientos is playing right now. 2-0. That is going to be a ground ball, double play ball. They're going to get one. Lindor. Two outs. Lindor, wake up, my guy. Let's go. So it's a tail. It was his soft, but Burleson running. Tailor-made ground ball double play. Lindor fields it with no sense of urgency. Here's the first pitch, 1 ball. And then what this does, they can score. And what it does is that now you're going to make Peralta throw more pitches. Lindor fields the ball. Nonchalant, acting like there's 2 outs. Steps on second base and like trying to jog off. Strike, swing and a miss, 1-1. And then he just, come on, Lindor. Look, it happens, but come on, Lindor. Come on, it cannot happen. It's unacceptable. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Peralta to win. That is gonna get the corner. Strike 2, 1 balls and 2 strikes. So Lindor, hey, he's a defensive player. So when he struggles offensively, you don't expect that defensively. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Oh, challenge that. Come on. Challenge that. Challenge that, man. Oh, my gosh. That's a strike, man. You got to challenge that. That's a strike. So 20 pitch first inning for Peralta. This is his 20th pitch right here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. End of the inning. So Peralta gets out of it. He throws 20 pitches, but nonetheless, the Mets get out of it. We're going to the top of the second inning. Shout out to Gonzalez on TikTok. Look, I'm going to do a quick update of some of the scores around the MLB. I know I was watching the Blue Jays game, and Kevin Gausman had a no-hitter going. I don't know if that's still intact, which, no, I don't think it's intact anymore. I'm looking at, and the Rockies have runners on base, but let us see at least there. So I know the Braves are winning 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. They're going to be putting that away. The Rangers are losing 8-2 in the end of the 6th, going to the 7th. The Pirates are winning 4-3 versus the Reds. The Pirates, I'm telling you, they're going to be a better team. Star Wars is not here, but the Nationals and Phillies are tied 1-1 in the 5th. Yep, the no-hitter's broken up by the Rockies. They don't score in the 5th, but so far Kevin Gausman is giving up only 1 hit in the game. Now the Marlins, how about the Miami Marlins? They are winning 8-0 versus the White Sox. I was somebody that said that the White Sox are going to be a little bit better this year, and they're not off to a great start. They're losing 8-0, about to be 1-5. Mets, Cardinals, no runs, scoreless game. The Rays are up 2-0 versus the Brewers. Red Sox and the Astros. Astros are up 2-1 in the bottom of the 1st. Angels and Cubs. We had a Cub fan join earlier. It's no score in that game. And at 3:40 Eastern time, we got Tigers and Diamondbacks. Yankees and Mariners at 4:10 Eastern time. Also 4:10 Eastern time, we got the Giants and Padres. And then later games, 7:40 Twins versus the Royals. And at 8:20 Guardians versus the Dodgers. So baseball is back, and I am extremely happy about it. I'm excited. We got Rivera. Would have been less, but Lindor was sleeping. That's what I'm saying, Rivera. What's going on with him? Strike 1 to Polanco. Like, Those are the things that upset me, Rivera, because not only you make the pitcher throw more pitches, you made him throw like 7 more pitches. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Polanco, swing and a miss, 0-2. You made Peralta throw more pitches, but at the same time, you give a chance of giving up runs. We got user 311, the GOAT. I'm gonna call you the GOAT. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm gonna call you the GOAT. You're the GOAT. 0-2 pitch to Polanco. Here it is. Way outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And this is it. Can this Mets offense wake up? He looks like he doesn't want to play in New York Mets no more. You think so? Wow. That's bold there. 1-2 pitch. That is going to be served. Caught by the second baseman. 1 out. Wow, Rivera. So to say Lindor doesn't want to play for the Mets, that's an interesting that's an interesting thing right there. I don't agree with that. I'm going to be honest. I think that it's tough baseball, and not every day you're going to get up. Like, there was a rain delay. Like, we forget the human side of it. Like, okay, think of this. I'm going to say this after this first pitch to Luis Robert. First pitch to Robert Jr. Here it is. Misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. So he doesn't want to play for the Mets no more. Okay. Have you had a day where you go to work and you're like, damn, I don't want to be here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is going to be weak contact at third base. Fielded cleanly. 2 quick outs. Oh, my God. So what we saw in the first game. So, and look, they're showing a replay. Francisco Lindor went into the dugout and apologized to Freddie Peralta because of that. He got the Oakley glasses on too, by the way. Are those the ones with the camera? That must be pretty cool that they can wear those during the games or whatnot. But all right, first pitch to Vientos, low, 1 ball, no strike. Now, imagine that. Have you ever had a day where you don't feel like being at work? All of us have had that. It's the same thing in baseball. But they're playing the game that they love. They're getting paid millions. 1-0 pitch, smacked foul by Vientos. Yeah, but we're humans. I'm telling you, it's a human thing. Humans have this, to be engaged. And again, the beginning of this series, the beginning of baseball, the season, 1-1 pitch to Vientos, hit weakly to the third baseman. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning, and quick 1-2-3 inning. So look, what I will say is I like games that go fast, but geez, can we get something going? Shout out to CK on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's here with us on YouTube, Twitch. So let us go. I'm going to go really quickly. I'm going to do a quick go around the diamond. I'm going to go check out some other games. Let me check out this Braves and Athletics game that's going on. Mets are now in the bottom of the second inning. Their offense is looking dead to start off, 6 up, 6 down. And that's one thing I don't understand. Like just getting retired. Oh my gosh. Can we get something? So there's 1 out for the Braves. Iglesias, the Braves are about to win this series versus the Athletics, and they're going to move to 4-2. I hear you on that. I believe they need another power hitter. Rivera, I agree with you with that as well. I do think that the Mets need a power hitter. That's why I didn't want Pete Alonso to go. But I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted Pete Alonso to stay as the DH. I wasn't a fan of him at first base. Not scooping, he could scoop. But his throwing at first base for me was just like, oh man, what's going on, Pete? Stuff like that. His throwing just wasn't good, folks. Like his bat, yeah, you love it, I take it, but I wanted Pete. Yeah, Rivera's agreeing with me. I wanted Pete DH. I wanted Alonso back. I mean, he could have played first base sometimes, like for the first 6 innings, but after the 6 close games, you got to get out of there because, we need people that can field and make throws. Shout out to TBO shout out to Captain on TikTok. I appreciate you guys for joining, representing. Right now, the Mets, it was a rain delay, so the game started late. Again, and I was making a point. The Mets need to have a sense of urgency. Shout out to Max that joined on TikTok. The Mets need to have a sense of urgency. Here's the first pitch from Peralta. Fouled back, strike one. Que lo que? Estamos aquí, Max. They gotta have this sense of urgency. Shout out to Anis 940. The Mets have to have a sense of urgency because this game can get rained out. There's a lot of rain. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to miss low, 1 ball, and no strikes. Exactly, Rivera. They need to come alive fast because, you know, this game could get called after the 5th inning because rain is in the forecast. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Peralta, 2 balls and 1 strike. And again, look, I'm going to show... Let me check my weather app. I checked the weather app yesterday for St. Louis, and I saw rain pretty much all day. The 2-1 pitch from Peralta, here it is. That is going to be hit to the right fielder. Tyrone Taylor's there, makes the play. So that's going to be the first out of this 2nd inning, the bottom of the 2nd inning. So let us see St. Louis, Missouri. So let me see if it shows on the camera there. So today, St. Louis, Missouri, where is it at here? This is the expectation. 15 degrees Celsius, of course. They're expecting rain now. Now, I don't know what parts of St. Louis, but 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. is supposed to clear. First pitch is fouled, strike one. Yeah, they need to come alive fast because, you know, rain's in the forecast. And look, they're humans. I get it. But at the same time, look, I get it. It's hard, but you got to wake up. 0-1 pitch is going to miss. Oh, it's going to be fouled away. 0-2. Soto should hit third. I like Soto second because Soto being second. Shout out to Reed joining the live stream on TikTok. I like Soto second because Bichette's struggling now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled back. They're going to do it again at 0-2. But you got to have some protection. And look, the Mets have good hitters in the lineup that they're just not hitting well, which, again, we cannot panic. But, you know, we gotta give some time. 0-2 pitch, here it is, way outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Freddie Peralta is already up to 28 pitches. He's thrown 28 pitches in this game so far. I'm hoping he can go minimum 6 innings. Yesterday, the Mets only had Senga and everybody's favorite Met. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta gets the strikeout on a filthy pitch. 2 away. Yesterday, the Mets only had 2 pitchers throw. Kodai Senga threw 6 innings, which is good. Good sign. But everybody's favorite Met, Richard Lovelady. Richard Lovelady, my God. Richard Lovelady pitched the last 2 innings, and of course the Mets lost, but you know, nonetheless, here's the first pitch to Church. That is going to be hit to left field pretty deep, but Soto's there nonetheless, makes the play, and that is going to end the inning. So Peralta has himself a pretty efficient inning. This game is moving fast. We are now going to the 3rd inning. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. On TikTok, I'm still learning. Love Lady must go. I'm telling you, Rivera, I laugh at that. Like I don't want to joke about people. I don't want to. But Richard's a common name. But Love Lady. Like, let me Google who has the name. How many people I'm going to put in the world have the last name Love Lady. Let's just see. I should have asked ChatGPT. So there are an estimated 4,974 people with the last name Love Lady in the United States, where it is the 6,856th most common surname. So Richard Lovelady, he's not alone. There's almost 5,000 people in the U.S. with a projected last name of Richard Lovelady, but Like, just not cracking. It's just like it's just funny. Like Richard Lovelady. Like, my goodness. But nonetheless, he's on the Mets. And if you ask me, am I rooting for him? I'm rooting for him. I don't know his family. I'm telling you. Look, I'm rooting for Richard Lovelady. He's on the Mets. What am I supposed to do? Boo him? I mean, he hasn't been great, but he hasn't been terrible. I've been watching the Mets for the days of Aaron Heilman. Oh my gosh. 2006, giving up that home run. Was it Yadier Molina? Oh my gosh. Aaron Heilman. Armando Benitez. Oh boy. Relievers that just blew moments for the Mets. Marcus Semien takes the first pitch. Is going to be inside, 1 ball and no strikes. So, me too, longtime Mets fan. Yeah, like Rivera. I was talking to a Mets fan on YouTube. He told me that he gave up on being a Mets fan. 1-0 pitch. Semien smacks it to the shortstop. Win. It's going to be 1 out. The throw was a bad throw, but nonetheless, the first baseman came off. Rivera says, Rivera followed the live creator. I appreciate you, Rivera, with the follow. You know, 1999, Mike Piazza's home run in game 6 of the NLCS, you lose it. 2000, World Series versus the Yankees, game 1, you're up. Armando Benitez, close the deal. He can't do it. 2006, you're playing the Cardinals, where the Mets were the favorite in that series, heavily. You lose in 7. Alvarez takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Shout out to Joey on TikTok joining. I appreciate you joining. Anybody that joins, whether you join for a minute, for an hour, a second, 0-1 pitch, a weak contact to the pitcher. Man, some of these at bats by the Mets, like what happened? Where we were seeing on opening day, we were seeing a team that was grinding, having some good at bats. And all of a sudden, we're seeing a team that just has no identity hitting. Come on, guys. It hurts being a Mets fan. Yeah, 2006, 2015. Look, the Royals for me were the better team. I'm going to be honest. But 2015, you have game 1. And if you win game 1, it could have changed something. You blew it. Jerry's Familia. Ah, boy. You lose that game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. I feel for Jerry's Familia how Blue Jay fans feel about how Blue Jays fans feel about shout out to Ben, shout out to Joey, shout out to BK Trades on TikTok. My wife called him Bo Bichette. She's mad that he left Toronto. 1-1 pitch to Tyrone Taylor. Is going to be another 1-2-3 innings. So 9 up, 9 down. We are going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Wainwright, game 7. Look, Ben, that curveball was, oh my gosh, that thing was filthy. Oh, and look, I'm sorry. Ben Wainwright has some absolute balls to throw that pitch right there. I don't know if it was bases loaded or if it was 1st and 3rd. I know the Mets had an opportunity there. Shout out to Diogo Arias. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's on TikTok. Tay Suave. This Mets team is so bad. I'm extremely furious with this team. Tay Suave. Look, the beginning of the MLB season usually is the hardest time to watch. Just realistically. Especially if you're a Mets fan. Now, Wainwright. That pitch, game 7, 2006. Look, Beltran, you knew he had that pitch in his back pocket. I'm sorry. You can't give Beltran the benefit of the doubt. You got to come through Beltran, especially with the contract. You were the team's quote-unquote savior. Arguably, Beltran is arguably, I know Jay Payton, Juan Lagares was phenomenal defensively, but arguably Carlos Beltran was arguably the best Mets center fielder ever. Now, let me not say ever, but in my recent memory. Okay, we got this Mets team from Tay Suave. Look, Tay Suave, I know it's frustrating, but the pitching's been solid. Look, we can't be mad at that. And Tay Suave, I heard that your favorite player is Richard Lovelady. Richard Lovelady. Oh my gosh, Richard Lovelady. Man, yo, what if I met Richard Lovelady? What if Richard Lovelady saw this stream and wanted to sponsor this channel? So I'm not cracking jokes on him. I'm rooting for him. It's just the name is just so different. Haha, man. All love. I'm a Cards fan, but I'm Mets over the Yankees always. Hey, look, shout out to the Cards, man. The Cards, they've been struggling lately. They got a future, though. They got some good young players. But the Cardinals, you've seen them win some World Series. Now, okay, Ben, this is my question to you. It's not Mets related, but okay, I forgot what year they played the Texas Rangers in the World Series. They were down 3-2 in the series. It's the game where, what's his name? The third baseman, Freese or Freed? Is that his name? He hit the game-tying triple. Lance Berkman scored, if I'm not mistaken. What was your reaction seeing them come back? Down 3-2 and winning that game and then eventually winning the World Series. I don't know if you're still there with me, but let me know, Ben. But yeah, Mets over Yankees all day. Mets are the Yankees. Joe Salmon came in yesterday and gave a shout out saying that the Mets suck and then saying the same thing. Mets are the Yankees' little brother. Yankees 3 shutouts in 5 games. That ball's hit to Lindor. It's gonna be 1 out to start off the inning. Yankees 3 shutouts in 5 games. Look, Joe Sandman, the Yankees are gonna be phenomenal pitching wise. But look, Joe, talk to me about the Yankees offense. If Judge is struggling, what's the Yankees offense gonna be? Be honest with me, Joe Sandman. Be honest with me. So only cheer for them for Goldie. Yeah, shout out to Goldie, you know. I miss MVP Goldie, no lie. Yeah, the pitching is good and all, but the hitters are not showing up once again. Tay Suave, look, I saw opening day and I'm like, damn, yo, the Mets are grinding out at bats. And I'm like, these last 4 games, what's going on? Like, why are not grinding at bats? Why are not working? Y'all made Paul Skeens work. Y'all made Paul Skeens throw 37 pitches in the first inning. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. How are you not trying to make pitchers chase? But they're not. Joe Salmon, Mets second higher payroll and can't get in the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs this year. Tay Suave. That's an extremely huge problem. 100% it is. But look, Mets, okay. Swing and a miss, 2 away. Freddie Peralta has another strikeout. Mets fans, do you prefer the Wilpon misery area where every year is absolutely no chance? Or from Steve Cohen, 2022 till now, look, the Mets have had some collapses. Last year was a collapse. But at least we're going into the seasons like, damn, they may have a chance, you know? They may have a chance. At least we have some hope. Whereas there's some seasons where we had players where you're like, who is this? They have no chance. I prefer this era. So I'm going to be patient and I'm going to believe in this team. I'm going to thank Steve Cohen. Shout out to Steve Cohen. Shout out to David Stearns. I like what he's done. My only thing is you should have gotten how can I say you should have gotten, so the Mets made a challenge right now, but it was a failed. They didn't get the challenge. It was a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. I like Steve Cohen and I'm rocking with him. We went to a parade too. I was 5 years old and that from Ben. I was 5 years old. That was my first year watching baseball, but me and my family still went crazy. Ben, oh my God. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike, 2-1. Ben, just being a fan of baseball, I was like, Joe Buck, we'll see you tomorrow night. And Joe Buck's doing ESPN games this year. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. We went to the parade too, Ben. Ben, how does it feel? I want to go to a Mets parade, man. I want to see the Mets win a World Series. Stanton is 2 for 4 in each game. Okay, I give you Stanton, but is he going to stay healthy for the 162? 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So Peralta gets another strikeout, and we are going to the 4th inning. 4 strikeouts for Peralta. Last year was probably the highest collapse I've ever seen. Yeah, I've seen 2007 collapse, 2008. Last year was the hardest Mets season for me to ever watch. I mean, it was hot garbage. I mean, I was absolutely frustrated. There's no baseball next season due to the Dodgers lockout coming and salary cap. I'm going to go to that, and I'm going to talk about that Joe Salmon. Okay. Shout out to Hector that's on. Shout out to Robert that's on TikTok. I appreciate you. No, I actually met both Freeze and Pujols last year. Great guys. Ben, you are the guy. You are the guy. You met them. Pujols, his run. I know. I wish he was with the Cardinals when he did it. Was he? No, he's with the Dodgers when he did it. Hitting the 700 home run with them. I would have loved to see him be with the Cardinals. But the way he finished out his career, legend. He was already a Hall of Famer. He's guaranteed Hall of Famer. Unless a Ichiro type voter, even though Ichiro was unanimous, but well, 99%, one didn't vote, which I don't know. But shout out to you for meeting both of them. Look, I think the lockout is coming as well, you know. I hope it doesn't because I'm a big baseball fan. Like, baseball is my sport. I'm playing on a baseball team as in a men's league. I'm coaching a baseball team. I'm in Toronto, Canada, but I haven't let that stop me from following. Baseball, highest played player Mets have won a World Series since 1986, and the Mets are 2 in their last 8. I get you, you know. 100% I get you. It's frustrating with the Mets, but what am I supposed to do? He did his $700 at the Dodger Stadium. He was on the Cards when he hit 700. He came back for one season in 2022. He was? He did his 700 at Oh, so he was with the Cardinals. Wow. I knew it was at Dodger Stadium, but for some reason I felt, was he on the Dodgers? But yeah, his epic way was elite. He was on the Cards. Okay. He did his 700 at Dodger Stadium. Lindor's leading off the inning. That first pitch is going to be a ball. This game is moving really fast. We're in the 4th inning. Mets got to go past the Dodgers before they can get to the World Series. 100%. 100%. The 1-0 pitch, and some of you, 1-0 pitch here, that's hit pretty well by Lindor, but not deep enough. The left field is there, 1 away. Hey, shout out to all of you. I've been getting some followers. We've been having some of you guys follow. Ben followed. We've been having some other people following the channel on TikTok. I appreciate you. I wouldn't worry about the Yankees. You need to get past the Dodgers. Hey, Joe, 100% I'm not worried about the Yankees. Like, I'm focused on the Mets. I got enough things to worry about them. Shout out to Kenny that just joined on TikTok. But, hey, look, the same energy for the Yankees. The Yankees got to worry about the Blue Jays. They got to beat the Blue Jays. Like Pedro Martinez said to the Yankees are my daddy. After last year, the Blue Jays were the Yankees' daddy. You dominate them throughout the season and in the playoffs. And Vladdy, he violated them. So I'm in Toronto. 100% I'm planning to go to at least a few games when the Yankees play the Blue Jays. That's must-see TV and must be in the stadium at that moment. 1-1 pitch here to Soto. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So Pujols was Cards from 01 to 11, Angels 12 to 20, Dodgers in 2021, and Cardinals. There you go. Is the scoreboard from Uno? SML Jeffy Virtue? Yes, it is. Shout out to Uno. Uno, if you want to sponsor this channel, I will welcome you with open arms. We just got to talk. But that ball's outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. But shout out to Uno. Uno has really made a lot of these graphics. You see a lot of these things that I have, the Fox. You see Fox? Uno, shout out to Uno for helping me put this live stream together. The 2-2 pitch here from Soto, grounded foul, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So yeah, I got the stats there. Pujols was at the Cardinals in 2022. I'ma hop off the live. I keep strolling the game for myself. I keep spoiling the game for myself. Hey Ben, I appreciate you being here. I definitely look to see you around in future live. Shout out to Ben. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Soto with an absolutely ugly swing. Daniel, who is winning today? Daniel, look, I'm going with the Mets. I'm going to go out and say the Mets are going to win this ball game. Tomorrow, they're going to have they have a 4-game set with the Giants. Their pitching probables, Peterson, McLean, Clay Holmes, and Kodai Senga. I will be live streaming a lot of those games, even though they will be at 9:30 p.m. There'll be late starts, West Coast time, but you can be sure we're gonna be doing them. Shout out to Don Prince. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to Sarteria following. Bro, what is Soto doing? Tay Suave. I don't know. Like, look, I play baseball. Now, am I facing pitchers like this? No. Okay, me. I faced pitchers throwing 80 before. I faced a machine throwing 90. I faced that before. I faced pitchers throwing to me, like an actual pitcher throwing 80. I faced that. 1-1 pitch to Bichette, fouled back, 1-2. Another 1-2-3 inning. The Mets don't have no hits. They better, because I put 1,000 money line to the Mets. Daniel, look, I believe the Mets are gonna win, but it's not looking good right now. I mean, there being no hit. If Bichette makes an out here, 12 up, 12 down. I just don't understand it, you know? Bro, what is Soto doing? I don't know. 1-2 pitch, way high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Like, I've faced 80 miles per hour, and I can't say I've been fooled like that. Like, some of the ways that these guys get fooled, I'm like, damn, yo, like, how you getting fooled that badly? 2-2 pitch. That ball's hit pretty well, but it's going to go foul. Look, Bichette is average, is garbage, but he's having better at-bats. We got to at least put that out there. Shout out to Fallen Angel. Shout out to everybody. We're having a lot of people joining on TikTok. I really appreciate all of you. Shout out to on Twitch. We have people on Twitch joining as well. 2-2 pitch. That's hit pretty well. Is it going to be caught? 12 up, 12 down for the New York Mets. Oh, my gosh. These are the game. Look, I'm happy. Look, the Mets we're in the fourth. This game started at 2:15. Literally 45 minutes, and we're already in the bottom of the fourth. So I can appreciate that the game's going fast, but I don't appreciate that the Mets offense is just hot garbage right now. Daniel, look. Shout out to Robert, Prince. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Like, if you talk to me, if you interact with me, we're going to definitely have a lot of back and forths. There's going to be a time where so many comments are going to come. Shout out to I'm Just Looking. Shout out to Nate Porter. Anybody that joins, I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to appreciate you because, look, I'm on the journey. I'm building the channel. A lot of people have asked me why you don't show the game. I want to show the games, but I don't have the copyright. And I know that there's loopholes around it. But, you know, I gotta, how can I say, I'm building something, and I want to build what I'm doing, and I gotta keep going in that regard. Nate Porter, go Cards. Hey, let's go Cards. After this game, let's go Cards. Not in this game, though. I was talking, Nate, with somebody earlier about the Cards 2006 winning the World Series. And what, no, did they win in 2006? Yeah, they won in 2006 versus the Tigers. But that year where Freese hit the walk-off or hit the game tying in Game 6 versus Texas, what was your experience for that, Nate? Tay Suave, Bo Bichette hitting .87. He's been hot garbage, but he's having better at-bats. Folks, hey, Robert, Yankees fan here. Hey, Robert, I'm from the Bronx, New York. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm from the Bronx, New York, but I grew up a Mets fan. I don't know why. Like, I grew up being a Mets, Nets, and Jets fan. My 3 teams have been hot garbage. I've seen the Jets make it to the AFC Championship two times, and it's been years since. The Mets, I've seen them in the World Series a few times. Come close. The closest is going to 5 games, but that's it. The Nets, I've seen them go to the finals when they were in New Jersey. Got swept by the Lakers. R.I.P. Kobe, Shaq. Lost to the Spurs. So I'm just like, man. I don't know why. I'm born in the Bronx, New York, but why did I choose the Mets? Like, what happened? Why did I choose those 3 teams? I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm staying faithful to those 3 teams. 1-1 pitch to Peralta. 1-1. Grounded to Bichette. That's deep. Bichette makes the throw on the dirt. Nice pick by Vientos. Okay, 1 away. Nice. But I'm happy. And Robert, I appreciate you. Mets fans, Mets will be okay. I believe. Feathering it, bro. Mets scoreless 16 innings in a row. Yeah, the offense is hot garbage. Like, how do you go from scoring 11 runs in the first game, taking Paul Skeens out in the first inning, 37 pitches, to now you're like, your at bats are horrible. Yeah, that was 2011, and that experience will forever be in my memories. We all thought that game was over. Then bam, we went crazy, and after that game, we all knew Game 7 was a wrap. Yeah, like, that was, like, I can't say I was a Cardinals fan. Actually, I was living in Texas, I think, at that year. I think I was. I may have been rooting for Texas, to be honest, because I was still sad at the Cardinals for what they did to the Mets in 2006 NLCS. I cried that night in 2006 when we Wainwright that death curve. Yeah, that was epic in 2011. What they did coming back like that. Anybody that says that that's scripted, I'm sorry. That's just heart and guts. 1-2 pitch, grounded to Simeon. It is gonna be 2-2. 2 outs. Excuse me. What's that? Where's that at? Wait, bruh. So my wife is showing me. My wife is what do they call it? She's a big Miffy fan. Miffy the bunny. Let me get. I can't reach that. Oh, I can't reach it. My wife is a big Miffy fan. That ball's hit well by Mason, but Soto's there. So a 1-2-3 inning. So look, both pitchers are throwing the ball well. We're going to the 5th. My wife is a big fan of this bunny right here. This bunny here. So if you ever see me showing these things showing up on my page, it's because of that, because I'm supporting her. But hey, nonetheless, I like Mendoza, but he's doing too much. Look, I'm just looking. If I'm not mistaken, this is Mendoza's last year on contract. Richard Lovelady, I'm not going to be mad because for me, Mendoza abused the bullpen last year. Now, did he have a choice? No. He didn't, because the starters were just hot garbage after the second half. But Mendoza has to protect himself from killing the bullpen and the starters. He has to. So I understand Richard Lovelady. Jared Young, 2 days in a row, first game and second game, is like, you know, there was a point where Jared Young it was 2-0. And he's swinging 2-0. Like, Jared Young, who are you to be swinging 2-0? Come on. This game might be 1-0. Cards can't hit against this guy. Yeah, he's a foe. This guy, yeah, this game, and this, look, this game is in the rain forecast. I was checking the weather in St. Louis. It's supposed to rain, so at any moment there could be a rain delay. But I hope the Mets win. I'm for the thing. I want to see the Mets win series. They won the series against the Pirates, even though they should have swept it. But you know, they got now this opportunity. Win the series. Come on, guys. You're getting good pitching. Offense, wake up. We didn't make a move at the deadline. We went all relievers. Lovelady, garbage. Hated him all last year. Richard, hey, I'm just looking. I heard Richard Lovelady is your favorite player, though. I just got to laugh. I'm just looking. Lovelady makes me laugh so much, I even had to Google how many people in the world have the last name Lovelady. And Google estimated there's an estimated 4,974 people with the last name Lovelady in the US. And this, in terms of being common, this is the 6,000. Polanco swings at the first pitch, hit right to the left fielder, 1 away. Gosh, can you guys have an at bat? Come on, guys. Jeez. Lovelady, 6,856th most common name. So it's not a common name at all. But nonetheless, we got same with the Cards. I think we might shock a lot of people with the young talent we got. Nate, I think the Cardinals could fight for a wild card spot. The division, I don't think that they're better than the Brewers or the Cubs. But I do think that they can fight for a wild card spot. Last year, there wasn't a lot of optimism with the team. And yeah, that's a challenge. That's a strike. Man in the tower. Go Daytona Tortugas. I'm not sure what that means, but hey, I appreciate that. I'm not too sure what that is, but hey, nonetheless, shout out to Man in the Tower. Shout out to Teamster. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to everybody that's joining on TikTok. We're live on YouTube. We're also live on Twitch. We're live on all of these platforms. So you could check me out. Subscribe, follow. 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. It is going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. And folks, I would even like to ask you that if you're on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. But as well, I'm pushing to get my 500th sub on YouTube. I'm 2 away. 1-2 pitch to Robert Jr. Weak contact. Shortstop's there. Makes the throw. Win. What a gun. He not a, excuse me. Oh, what an arm. Let me not even say that. Excuse me. Sorry, YouTube. What an arm by Mason Wynn. Let me not say that word. 2 outs. Excuse me. Forgive me. What an arm by Mason Wynn. A strong throw. Yeah, my bad. That's my bad. My bad. 100%. Please, my bad. Strong arm right there. I meant by that word, a strong arm. My God. Gotta watch. There could be kids watching. My bad. Strong arm by Mason Wynn. I mean, his arm, he went on that ball backhand deep in the hole and made the throw. Vientos gets the first hit for the day for the Mets down the line, and he's going for 2, and he's gonna have himself the first hit of the game for the Mets. It is a 2-out double for Mark Vientos. Finally. Oh my goodness. So yeah, shout out to the Mets in that regard to finally get themselves a hit. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to, I'm just looking still here, Prince. Let me see where else. Come on, Mets. Exactly. Let's go, Mets. Maya, how long you been a Mets fan? I've been talking to Mets fans that they've been having a lot of bias. Some Mets fans have telling me, fire Mendoza. Some Mets fans been telling me, Sammy, it's not too late. Choose another team. Got a lot. Oh, no. We got Tito in here. Let's go, Braves. Oh, my gosh. I can't mess with the Braves, man. The Braves have been a cause of a lot of childhood crying. The Braves. The Atlanta Braves. Oh, my gosh. 0-1 pitch to Simeon in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. My team is the Dodgers. Wow. So you got a lot riding on the Mets. What do you mean by that? In the Dodgers. Oh, my gosh. 2024, the Mets were close to the World Series, but the Dodgers. Just business on them. I think I get your drift. Hey, nonetheless, 1-1 pitch. That's going to miss low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, Tito, you're a Mets fan. I'm a Braves fan. Nonetheless, shout out to Tito. Shout out to Maya, even though you're a Dodgers fan, but I got to go Mets. We had a Mets fan in here earlier that was in California, so I'm really excited about that. 2-1 pitch to Simeon. Up and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. Let's go, Simeon. 1K Mets ML. I'm not too sure what these, like, I'm not a betting man. I usually don't bet. I don't know the money lines. Please, can you guys educate me? Because I'm not too familiar with it, to be honest. I don't know. I've never really done stuff like that. 3-1. That is going to miss outside. So the Mets have back-to-back base runners, a double, and Simeon walks. Mets need Mets to be negative 1.5. Need Mets to win by 2 runs. So, Jason, I appreciate you for giving me the love in that regard. I need to be educated in this. Like, I see basketball minus 500, some sports. I'm like, you know that meme that goes, da-na-na-na, and all like the question marks, the equations? That's me. I'm like, like, what's that? Maya, what does 1K Mets ML mean? Lock it, locked, like the live. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Look, I appreciate everybody. Give a like, give a shout out, give a subscribe. Be a part of this journey. Very soon, folks, we're going to be doing likes. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to have sponsors. I want to give away Meta glasses. Now, I don't have the budget for it now, I'm being honest. But the Oakley Vanguards, the HTSN, even Ray-Bans, I want to give away stuff like that. I want to do things like that on the channel. First pitch to Alvarez. He's going to take a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Can the Mets get themselves a run? I want to do things on this channel. So that's why I like to ask fans to, represent, to subscribe on the channel. Because the more people, it's the better. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So you got to learn betting lines. Means that they put 1,000 on the Mets. Prince, shot. Means they put 1,000 on the Mets. Hey, Prince, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, you got to learn the betting lines. I do. I don't know, honestly, nothing about it. And I think that can help me in live streams in terms of talking to people about it. Somebody actually joined earlier and they were asking me, 1-1 pitch? Alvarez, what are you swinging at, my guy? 1 ball and 2 strikes, man. Yeah, you got to learn betting lines. Means risking a lot to win 1K because they are the favorites today. Hey, Maya, look, I hope you win. I'm a Mets fan. I hope you cash out. I hope you do. 1-2 pitch. Alvarez fouls it back. That's a really good swing right there. Way to stay alive. We got there. So let me see here. Hold on. Jason sent me a request. Jason, give me a few moments before I can accept. I would be willing to accept the request. Give me a few moments with that, though. Hold on. Let me just see the 1-2 pitch, and I'm going to get back to all of you with some comments right now. Steps off right there. Good things you don't gamble. Yeah. Look, I hope you win, Maya. I've never been that because I put inside myself, Sammy, damn, yo, like, if you cash out, I mean, like last week, if you would have bet on UConn at halftime and you bet on them, you would have cashed out. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Alvarez, good job. Great job, Alvarez. Good swing, man. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. The Mets are scoreless. Stack trying to corrupt you. That's funny, man. Yeah, I had to tell myself, like, damn, yo, like, am I gonna bet? Like, look, I'd rather bet on myself, to be honest. Like, imagine I was betting on Duke last week. From the beginning. Oh my gosh. And after what happened to them, oh, that's painful. Maya, 100%. It's stressful. Pray emoji chat trying to corrupt you, teaching you game lines. You're good, I did. Let me up, bro. Hey, look, this is some interesting stuff there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been a fan of betting. Like, I had somebody earlier. They even told me, somebody earlier told me, I forgot, I can't remember exactly, but along the lines, they were asking me, what do I think? They were asking me if I make predictions, because sometimes, look, Maya, this is what I'm learning. Some people, they bet and they don't always know what to choose. Or some days they're feeling lucky and they're like, all right, I'm going to put this on this, but I don't know, they look for a good luck charm, or they look for somebody that they can talk to that's gonna, give them some feedback, and they're betting on that. So that happened to me a little earlier, but I don't know. Now, why did I think the Mets were gonna win this game? It's not just because I'm a Mets fan, but they have Freddie Peralta on the mound. The offense has been bad. So I guess maybe it's stupid optimism. I'm telling myself, look, the bats are going to wake up. They were shut out yesterday. The last time the Mets scored was like maybe the 6th, 7th inning in the first game of this series, Monday. And they're scoreless. So it's like, come on, guys. Like, something's got to give. And Freddie Peralta's been great. I like to gather insights and opinions. Maya, hey, I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Shout out to Wilson. Shout out to Divine. Shout out to IK. Shout out to Christian. I'm going to be live streaming a lot. I'm telling you that. I'm going to be live streaming a ton. So if you want insights, if you want, and I'm not going to just do Mets games. I'm going to be doing a lot of teams. Like this Saturday, I'm doing the Final Four. So I'm going to go in and before games, give my opinions, give why I think. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's pretty tough because betting, it's all in the air. Freddie Peralta's first pitch is going to miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Wilson, Mets up 4-2 yesterday. No, they weren't actually. Nunca, never make predictions. I agree with that. I don't think... Look, I do make predictions, but I don't make predictions for people to take them. I got to put a disclaimer. I can't make predictions for people. People got to make predictions for themselves. If I make a prediction, I'm making a prediction for myself, what I think. But that's a tough thing. If people want to take my prediction, disclaimer. But Wilson, yeah, the Mets lost yesterday 3-0. They were shut out. That was the first game of the series. Monday, they won 4-2. 2-1 count to Peralta, from Peralta to Gorman. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Misses outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Maya followed. Christian followed. Hey, I appreciate you. Stay lifted, bro. Honestly, stay lifted, bro. Honestly, what? Yeah, you never know the outcome till the end. Exactly. Jason, yes, I feel that. Mets choke, man. Look, stay lifted. The Mets, they getting me angry, you know. But the thing about it, like, when I was doing the World Baseball Classic, I wanted Team USA to win. I had to torch their offense. Amanda Diaz, bruh. Are you a Mets fan, Amanda Diaz, or who you rooting for? I had to torch Mets fans. I mean, USA, because, like, how do you have... Strike one. How do you have that lineup and you don't score? Stay lifted. I got money line on the Mets. Don't let me down. Damn, yo. Look, I want to give optimism to all of you. I'm going to give you what's going on. 0-1 pitch for Peralta, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look, the Mets pitching to start off the year has been great. The first game of the season, offense was like, damn. Wow, that's amazing. 1-1 pitch, here it is. Way outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. So all of a sudden, Freddie Peralta can't throw strikes this inning. His pitch count in this game, he's in the bottom of the 50s up to 59. Way better. It's damn, yo, it is April Fool's. Damn, I must be getting pranked some people must be pranking me for sure. 2-1 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Nice pitch. Let me see here. Let me fix my live. Okay, let me see here. So 2-2 pitch. Let us see here. I'm gonna give you my feedback right now. 2-2 pitch. That's a double play. Nope. Gets through Vientos. Is he going first to third? No, he's not. So the Cardinals now have first and second and no outs in the inning. My bad. I had 1 out there. This is not what I wanted to hear. Look, the Mets pitching has been great, but the offense has been hot garbage. And I'm annoyed because, you know, like, you guys have too many good hitters to be this. And now the Cardinals have first and second, no outs. So I'm just doing that. Amanda, stay lifted is not what I wanted to hear. Look, I got to be honest with you with what I'm seeing. The Mets, it's April Fool's first, y'all. Y'all over-exaggerated. Amanda, yes, I'm being patient, but I don't know when they're going to gel. How long you been a Mets fan, Amanda? Peem, check my TikTok. Somebody put a hat and a mustache on me. See, those of you that are on TikTok, I don't even know. That's a donation. Hey, Jason, shout out to you. I don't even know, like, TikTok. I'm new to TikTok streaming. I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. I don't even know what all of this stuff is, like, to be honest. But, okay. Yeah, I'm being patient, but I don't know when they're going to gel. Me neither. We got Catfish on opening day, 100%. Prince, shout out to Prince for the stream. Hey, Jason, vamos. Oh, tranquilo, Jason. Tranquilo. Por favor, tranquilo. Tranquilo. It's game, what, 5 of 162? Y'all overreact. 100% stay lifted. Like, I learned this. When you're a streamer, shout out to Ethan. When you decide to stream, you're going to, how you call it? You can't just do the games and just do them. You gotta react. So as a streamer, that's what I'm doing. I'm reacting. But deep down, like I saw the Mets loss yesterday, I honestly challenge that. That's a strike, man. 1 ball, 1 strike. I didn't, overreact like, oh, the Mets lost. I was okay, they lost. I'm a baseball coach. I play on a team. I got other things going on. It's not just this, but let us see here. 1-1 pitch. Here it is. That's gonna go far. Okay, I'll make you this. Jason, give me to finish this inning. Let me see this inning. I can't do it in this inning. When it's a commercial break, I'm gonna let you in. Sí, yo voy a hablar con usted. Yo voy a dejar usted entrar en el live en video. Más mi español más o menos. Más, give me a little bit. Let me do this. Stay lifted. Will be different in August. 100%. I believe it's gonna be different. I'm not panicking. It's just 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Fouled back. 1-2. Look, it's just, I will say this. It's a little hard to watch. It's a little hard to watch. It's a little hard to watch your team this much and not be successful. I got to be honest in that regard. Let us see the 1-2 pitch here. Here it is. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let us see if they could do it here, folks. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to Jaime. Shout out to Christian. Shout out to everybody that's joining. We're gonna have shout out to Noni. Follow the live creator. Hey, I appreciate you. We've been having a lot of people following the channel. The page 2-2 pitch. Weak contact. Can they get 2? They're gonna get the lead runner, and that's all. So 1st and 3rd, that was like not a swinging bunt, but they get the out at 2nd to keep the double play in order. Shout out to Mike. Jason, as soon as this inning ends, I'm going to let you win. But, hey, we talking baseball. I want you to, if you're going to educate me a little bit on money line and stuff like that, that's cool. But just be careful what you're going to talk about, all right? Be careful. Hey. So, Pedro Pajes is up. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Can Freddie Peralta get out? But look, if Freddie Peralta gives up a run this inning, can I be mad? No, it's baseball. The offense has to wake up. It's as simple as that. Shout out to Noni for the follow. I appreciate you. Let's see the first pitch. Oh, we got a timeout from Alvarez. He's walking towards the mound, but he's stopping. I don't know if it's the pitch calm. But nonetheless, hey, shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. We have people on YouTube that are joining as well. Not many people on YouTube are interacting. But on Twitch, we have 1 person joined there. Here's the first pitch from Peralta to Pajes. Long hold. Here it is. Way outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Almost got... Oh, he's going to 2nd. Oh, boy. He stole 2nd base. Wow. Talk about falling asleep right there. Wow, it was a delayed steal. That's aggressive by the Cardinals there. Wow. Really aggressive right there. Really, really aggressive. Well, folks, the Mets are about to do something right now. They're about to give up a run. Lafala, you're good, bro. I'm a Royals fan. Just a fan of the great game. Hey, I appreciate... Jason. Man. 1-0 pitch. Challenge that. Challenge that. It's a strike. Yeah, they're challenging that. Jason, why the Royals had to do that to my Mets in 2015, man? Yeah, it's a strike. So that was a strike. Good call. Good call there. Sorry, bro. Why y'all had to do us like that, man? Shout out to Baby Monks. Shout out to people that are joining. Man, that was a good job by the Giants. By the Cardinals to do that delay steal. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. That's a nice pitch there by Peralta. Good pitch there. Mets are straight garbage, fam. Damn, son. Matt, one hit. Who you a fan of, Matt? Look, whoever joins, I'm a Mets fan, but I'm gonna shout you out. Whatever you say, I'm not gonna get defensive like, nah. Not at all. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. He doesn't field it cleanly, so they get the out at first base. So that's 2 outs, a big strikeout there, baby monks. Let's go. Hey, the pitching's looking really good, but Peralta, he's had 71 pitches. He's thrown a lot this inning. If he could get out of this, this could be his last inning. Good block by Alvarez, which, look, Alvarez, that almost got by you. Matt, who you a fan of? Who you rooting for? Jason, I'm about to let you join. Just let's see the Mets get this 2 outs. Let's see them get this 2 outs. And shout out, Jason, I'm a Mets fan. I'm a fan of the Royals. Excuse me, of Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch strike. Hey, the Mets are trying to get out of this. Maya, oh, you're back. Just told you, a Yankee fan. Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see where you put that at. That comment didn't come through. Hey, Matt, can you understand this? 0-1 pitch, here it is. Misses up high, 1-1. Matt, I was born in the Bronx, New York, but I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Mets fan. I don't understand how that happened. Need them too. I got the under on the Mets game. 1-1. Fouled back off the catcher's mask. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Need them too. I got the under on the Mets. Mets need to start hitting. MC Kutch, you are not lying. Maya, let's go. That's nuts. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. Should have stayed with your roots. I don't know why it happened. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I grew up as a kid seeing the Yankees win World Series. Like, you three-peated. You're the first. They're the last team to three-peat. The Dodgers are trying to do that. Rian joined from the post. Peralta better get some run support. 100%. Like, in 98, 99, like, that was prime Yankees. Like, 1-2 pitch, up high, 2-2. Scott Brocious, Paul O'Neill, Chuck Knobloch, Derek Jeter, Roger Clemens, Andy Pettit, all these guys, and like Mariano Rivera. And I grew up choosing the Mets. I don't know why, but I'm a Mets fan nonetheless. 2-2 pitch, here it is. Can we get out of this inning? Grounded, first base, cover Peralta. He covers, way to go. Way to go. Let's go, Mets. So we get out of it. They get into trouble. They get out of trouble. We're going to the 6th inning. Mets got it done. Pete Alonso hit the first home run last night off of the ground. MC Kutch, do you miss Pete Alonso? I wanted the Mets to keep him. Things happen. I wanted them to keep him as a DH, though. Mets got it done. Let's go. Maya, let's hit. Heart attack. I miss him so much. Mets, baby monks. I have money on the Mets, 500. They're scaring me, man. Look, some of you are really brave. Oh, look, a real New Yorker stands with the underdog. The Yankees for the first of New Yorkers. A real New Yorker stands with the underdog. The Yankees are for the first of New Yorkers. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Thanks, Kino. Oh, for the 1%. I was wondering there. Shout out to Kino. I appreciate you coming through. How can you let a guy who hits 40 home runs? I don't know. I didn't want them to. I just hated his throwing at first base. I mean, his throwing at first base was horrible. Mets getting it done. Let's go. Look, the Mets are going to score some runs. 1%. Hey, let me see if Jason's still in. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Jason, I'm accepting the request right now. Let's see how this is going to work out right now. I'm not sure how this works out. I have no idea. I accepted the request to Jason to multi-guest, but Jason, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. All right, Jason, hold 1 second. Cause, okay, this is an interesting thing. Okay, let me connect my AirPods to my, how you call it, to my Mac. Because I have my AirPods connected to my TV so I can listen to the game. Give me 1 second. Let me connect my AirPods to my Mac. And with that, I'm going to be able to talk to you and actually hear you. Let me see here. Let me mute the TV there. I don't want no copyrights there. Jason, can you hear me? Jason, you hear me now? I hear you now loud and clear. Hey, Jason, shout out to you, man. I'm happy to have, it's the first time I ever have somebody on TikTok live. Yeah, first live guest. Shout out to you. How you doing? You have no idea how happy I am about it. So 1 out in the inning, by the way, Tyrone Taylor, quick 1 out. Jason, tell us, what's up? What you got on your mind? Die-hard Mets fan. Since 98, 97, I've dealt with a lot of heartbreak in my life, but it... Nah. You good. You don't got to do that, man. Like, somebody, I saw, there's a viral video on TikTok, on Instagram, where the person is asked, what does it mean to be a Mets fan? And I agree with this. The guy said that, being a Mets fan teaches you a lot of character development because you lose so much. So look, I've been heartbroken throughout my whole life. So I've gained a lot of character development because of the Mets losing. Okay. Nah, 100%. 100%. Hey, I can 100% preach that. 2-1 pitch to Lindor. He swings. Lindor, oh, booted. So that's gonna be an error. Lindor. I was just about to say Lindor. He's not looking good, but he gets on base. MC Kutch. I want to see Ronnie Mauricio be pulled up and do well with us. I can agree with that. I think Mauricio should be here over Jared Young. But Jason, look, minus the Royals, what they did to the Mets in 2015, I have nothing against the Royals. Like, I like the Royals. And hold on, bro, Lindor just gets picked off first base. Like, bro, what is going on with this guy? What is going on with Lindor? Like, who does this guy think he is? This guy, Jason, this guy is really taking off, or he's like, Soto gets a pitch 1-0. This guy is, I don't know if he's taking off the sliding mitt or putting it on while he's off base, while the pitcher's looking at him. And he's taking more of a lead. Like, what is he doing? What is going on with this guy? Oh my God. I think so, man. 2-1-0. Oh my gosh. Johnny Drama. You guys gotta look at that replay, because I'm talking like he's on base, he's like taking off or putting on. Soto hits that ball well. Is that gonna go? Is it gonna stay fair? Oh, it's gone. Let's go. Is it gone? Yeah, let's go. Juan Soto hits his first home run of the season. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Jason, my bad. I gotta go back from talking to you. It should be 2 runs exactly, but I'm telling you, what the hell? If you're on Twitch or on YouTube, I know that you can't hear Jason, but we're gonna find a way to put everything together, because I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube, so people can't hear me, bro. I think that ball hit a fan on the back. Bo Bichette gets a base hit. Let's go. It should be 2 runs. That's what I'm saying. Lindor better wake up, because I'm gonna send him a message on Instagram. I may have to send him a message on Instagram. Justin Johnny Drama on purpose. It looked like he did it on purpose. All jokes aside. Justin, I like Lindor, but he's been on some boop since Soto got there. I gotta keep it clean. There could be kids watching. Home run, baby. Let's go. Sprint, Prince, Justin, let's go. Maya, let's go. Dang, hope they are okay. Yeah, that ball looked like it hit the fan. Like, imagine a fan bending their back and the ball hits you square on the back. I don't know if it hit them or the padding, but yeah, I hope they're okay as well. But that looked like that hurt. So oh my gosh, man. I'm telling you, Jason. Hey, Jason, look, let me just give this. I really appreciate you being here to start off. Like, you're my first ever guest. I want to do this. Like, I'm gonna be having people that I don't know join the streams. Hey, I appreciate that. Like, I'm gonna have people join. I'm gonna have, people that are baseball players, like people that are random, people that just want to come on and rant. I'm gonna find a way to put more of the camera and make things look better. And Polanco swings at the first pitch. That's going towards right field. That's gonna end the inning. But nonetheless, the Mets get themselves a lead. Now, this is what I hope happens. I know it's kind of cheap on me, but I want to see the rain. I want to see this inning finish. This is weak of me. And then the rain just absolutely pours down. No more game. Mets win. Nah, I'm messing around. But yeah, playing St. Louis right now. They're up. They're trying to win the series. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kansas City's in Missouri, right? So, hey, I hope they play Bobby Witt Jr. I loved what he did in the World Baseball Classic. Mikael Garcia, they beat USA, but hey, nonetheless, what can we say with that? Hey, the Royals, what they did in 2014 and 2015, like, you gotta shout that out. Like, they were amazing. And for that, okay, 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 I get you there. Okay. All right, I got some questions for you, but let me shout out to Christian, shout out to Hits. Maya put yes, I pray for that too. Haha. I don't know, it's unpredictable. We got Anise 940. Shout out to her. Jason, you're with us. Hits. Jesus saves. Hey, shout out to Jesus saves. Maya, the rain. She's put in the rain. I have an effect. I don't think I'll be able to put it now, but I have an effect where it shows rain coming down on the live stream. I'm not gonna be able to multitask, but okay, look, Jason, I have some questions. And the Chiefs, by the way, I know that was tough for what happened with Patrick Mahomes getting injured, but what do you think about the 2015 World Series when Noah Syndergaard threw the ball over, I don't remember the hitter's name, but when he threw that ball over his head in game 3, what were your thoughts? What was your energy going into that? You remember that? You was hype? Okay. All right. Eric Hosmer was absolutely clutch, by the way. So, hey, shout out to you in that regard. Do you remember where you were at when the Royals won that World Series? Mm. Hey, I hey, Jason, shout out to you in that regard. That's a deep heart. I know that that's a memory that is gonna be with you forever. And yeah, look, for us Mets fans, I don't know if anybody here is a Mets fan or they're just like betting on them. That first pitch is hit down the first base line, it's gonna go foul, or people are just like they have money lines on them. But nonetheless, I do believe that the Mets will get some stuff going. I really believe that we're going to see them. Look, the payroll matters, but I just want to see the heart. That's what I'm looking for. Like 2024, I saw heart. I can't. Last year, I saw no heart when things got tough. And can I be honest with you? I don't mind the team. I don't care about the highest payroll. Like, I know that the highest payroll gets you sometimes the best players, and I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, you know, I want heart. Like, I'm born and raised in New York. When you're from New York, you get it from the mud, especially where I'm from, where I was born and raised at. I'm born in a place that's going to be, is that catcher interference? Or is it hit off his glove? No, it's hit off his glove. 2-2 count. Where I'm born from, it's a place where a lot of people don't succeed. A lot of people fail. Misery, the projects, etc. But, you know, like, you get it from the mud. You got to go. You got to have heart. And I want to see heart. So, yes, they got a lot of heart. I mean, they got a high payroll, but I want to see them have some heart. 2-2 pitch, that's going to be lined. It's going to be a base hit. So the Cardinals have the leadoff man on in this inning. And yeah, that matters a lot for me, Jason, you know, for the team to have heart. What are your thoughts about that? Oh, boy. Yeah. The Yankees beat the Royals in the playoffs. Was it 2024, I think? That was tough. Yeah. 2 years ago. Yeah, that was okay. Nah, I get you. Hey, 100%. I can pick off a temp. I 100% see you. Like, yeah, there was no expectation to win that, especially like Bobby Witt Jr. First off, he's getting some help. He's getting help with the sense of Michael Garcia. You know, he's getting some good players around him. And shout out to Brian Johnson, followed the live creator. Hey, look, we've had new. Let me say it after this pitch. 0-1 pitch, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. We've had 11 new followers on TikTok. Oh, but it's only 11. I know that there's some people that they get hundreds. I don't care. I'm valuing the 11 that are following me. Shout out to the 11. Shout out to people that are not even following, but they're just joining and giving a comment. Shout out to you. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Cynthia. That's the thing, you know, like, Jason, I'm doing this live stream, and like, I've always been somebody that I try to multitask, and this requires a lot of that while I'm doing this, because I have my AirPod connected to my TV, pick off attempt, but then I had to, because I like to listen to the game and talk, but then for me to hear you, I had to unmute my computer, put my AirPod in. It's multitasking while and I'm looking at my YouTube chat. I'm looking at my Twitch chat, which YouTube, that is going to be inside. Oh, don't challenge that. He challenged it. It's going to be a ball. Or did he challenge it? I think he challenged that. Did he challenge? I hope he didn't challenge it. That wasn't even close. No, I don't think he challenged it. Oh, he challenged it. Yeah, Mets are going to lose their challenge. So Alvarez, man. Horrible job with these challenges today. Mets have no more challenges. Yep. Mets have no more challenges in the game, folks. Horrible challenges by Alvarez today. Absolute. Hey, Eddie followed. Shout out to Eddie. I appreciate you following. So let us see here really fast. We got Peralta. It's a 3-1 count. Look, we need pitcher's best friend right now. We need an out right now. A ground ball double play. 3-1 pitch. Inside. And once again, the Cardinals have the first 2 runners on. Peralta, this is 100% his last inning. And let's see. So, Jason, look, we're going to finish this inning together. Then, you know, for this half inning, we'll be together. And after, you know, we'll go from there. But look, I appreciate you being here with me. People, you left some gifts. You left the hat and the mustache. I appreciate that. Anise sent some roses. Look, I appreciate all of that. I'm still understanding this. We got N Stockwell 16, follow the live creator. I appreciate all of you. Look, I want to ask all of you. Nah, they're leaving in the picture still. They're leaving in how you call it? They're leaving in Peralta. He's at 86 pitches, but this is his last chance. If he walks another hitter, it's pretty much gonna be over. Shout out to Bubble Boy. Shout out to Stockwell for following. Look, I want to ask everybody if you can go to my YouTube, Higher Expectation Sports, and give me a subscribe there. I'm 2 subscribers away from 500, and I'm trying to get the 500. It's a little milestone, but it's a big milestone for me. First pitch from Peralta is gonna be outside. If anybody can do that, if you're with me, go on YouTube, like. We got Jimenez on TikTok. Shout out to you. We got Tia Lucy. Bienvenido, Tia Lucy. ¿Cómo está? Espero que todo está bien. Jason, you speak Spanish, right? 102 on YouTube. I definitely appreciate you. It's at Higher Expectations Sports. It's the similar name as this name on TikTok. It's the same name, just you could put at. That is hit fouled away, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Freddie Peralta struggled with the, Anise, thank you so much, Annie. She just put it in the chat. Let me pin that right there. I'm gonna pin that. Can I even pin that? I don't even know if I could pin that. How do you pin it? 2-1, 3-1. So Freddie Peralta has just lost his control. I don't know if I could pin it. I don't think I could pin it this inning. Let me see here. Yeah, it's not letting me pin it, but nonetheless, no worries. So it's there. We're about to have our first 500 subs. And look, why am I emphasizing? Okay, 3-1 pitch, it's a short break, no outs. Why am I emphasizing subs? Because we're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing things on the channel. And the better budget I have, it's the better. Like, Jason, I want to give away meta glasses. Free giveaway. 3-1, strike 2. Oof. You there with me, Jason? Not sure if he's there or, oh yeah, I think he came off for a minute. Oh, he's there. Okay, you're looking for, yeah, take a moment there if you want. So, like, I'm asking people to subscribe, to like, to spread, because the more support I get, 3-2, swing and a miss, they get the first out of the inning. The more support I get on the page, I'm going to be able to do giveaways. I'm going to be able to do, yep, Freddie Peralta's coming out of this game. The more support I get, I'm going to do giveaways. I'm going to have sponsors. I'm going to be able to do more. We see Maya with the, Maya, is your heart good? Are you having a heart attack? Because I know it's a lot. Freddie Peralta's, you see him angry, like, damn, like I didn't want to come out. And look, I think he should have left him in. Mendoza, I think you should have left him in there. Mets are going to give me a heart attack. I'm praying for no heart attack because, look, the Mets do stuff like this a lot. I'm praying. What has to happen? Is it just Maya, as simple as the Mets winning? So yeah, Jason, like I'm looking at that. We're at a commercial break, a pitcher's change. Yeah, I'm gonna add that on my TikTok. Let me see how I could do that really fast. It's in the chat. Let me see here. At higher. Let me put it there. I'm gonna put it there really fast. But you know, the more people that help, I'm telling you, the channel is gonna do more. We're gonna have more, and I really believe that this place is gonna. Exactly, and we're just getting started, and I believe that this is gonna be a place where people are gonna come to, and they're gonna enjoy it. So Maya said yes. For me, ML, I know money line, Mets just have to win, period. Maya, look, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. I'm rooting for them. You got all my prayers and supports. If I could call Lindor right now, let me see what else we could do here. Look, I got the Mets. Got the Mets shirt right here. I got it all. I got it here. I'm all Mets, so I'm hoping they could pull it off. Prince, how is your optimism? If Prince is there or anybody, what are your thoughts? do you think that the Mets are going to pull this game off? I'm still sticking with it. The Mets are going to win this game. I'm rooting for them to win by 2 or more for the other guy who took them for minus 1.5. Maya, you have a great memory. I agree with that. And this inning is an important inning because, yeah, he was angry. Freddie Peralta was angry that he took him out. Yeah. Freddie Peralta was very angry to be taken out. And look, I agree that he shouldn't have taken him out. But Brazaban, you better come through. First pitch is going to miss high, 1 ball, no strikes. Let me see if I could put it here in my bio. Because I tried to put my link in the bio, but I'm going to just put the @ I think that that's better, right, Jason? The link, you can't put a link. You have to put just like the @ Let me see here real fast. I'm going to put YouTube. Let me see here. YouTube at higher expectations. My gosh. Sometimes you can't spell. Okay. Think we should got that there. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Nice pitch by Brazaban there. Let's hope that the Mets could pull this off. So I put there. Let me see if it appears. Yeah, on YouTube, it's appearing there. I have something there now. Jason, I have it there. I'm not sure if you see it. The 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Popped him up. That is gonna be Lindor's ball. Infield fly as well. That is going to be the second out. So the Mets are 1 out away from getting out of the inning. Shout out to DJ Dramatico. Bienvenido, DJ. What music you cooking up for the live stream? Maya, let's go. Let's go, Mets. The Mets are trying to get out of this inning again. But one thing I learned, you cannot play with fire. The Mets, they've been having trouble the last few innings. And you know, you play with fire, eventually you're going to get burned. So, Jason, I know the inning's almost over, but Jason, anything else you would like to talk about? Any shout-outs you give? You know, you guys, by the way, Jason, what's your @ I can even tell people to give a shout-out to you as well. Not sure if he's still there. Jason, you still there? Oh, I have to accept. I think it came away. So. The Prince, the Mets wanted more. Prince, I'm with you. The Mets wanted more. DJ Dramatico, shout out. 1-0. Go ahead, Jason. Yeah, you can hear me, Jason? Yeah. You think you found it? You're going to see a picture of me, like kind of like my TikTok image. You're going to see live stream. I'm live streaming there. Yeah, me trying to do. I actually hit the ball in that one. I hit the ball in that one. I hit it. You think you found it? I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate. Maya, Maya, can you go to the YouTube as well? Be my 500th subscriber. Can you be it? 1-2? Ooh, that misses inside. 2-2. Maya said, yeah, 1-point lead isn't really anything, but better than none. 100%. Yeah, Maya, 100%. Jason, I really appreciate you being here. Your vibes, your energy has been phenomenal. 2-2 pitch. Hit, base hit. And the game is going to be tied. Oh, my gosh, man. Brazaban gives up a base hit, and Freddie Peralta's pissed off. And look, this is where Mets fans get angry at Carlos Mendoza. This is where. Because, all right, you made a move. All right, you made a move. But your move failed. It failed. And in a position like this, your move can't fail. Simple as that. It can't. It can't. You can't have your ace on the mound. And I get it. His pitch count was at the 80s. I get it. Oh, Señor Valdez, ¿cómo estás? You can't have, you can't have that. You make a move and then your team gives up the lead. You can't. So I don't like Mendoza doing that. I don't like it because you have your ace on the mound. And he's, he wants to stay in the game. You take him out, the lead is given up. Come on. Maya, it's a 1-1 game, unfortunately. Now, Brazaban, for the minimum, that was almost over the third base bag double. Oh my gosh. Brazaban, you can't give up the lead now. You cannot give up the lead right now. You can't. Jason, any last final words? I know I've been really into it. I do. I just don't know if I trust the offense, though, because the offense, they're not scoring runs. And for me, the Mets need to score 4 runs to win this game. I don't know if they're going to score 4 runs. That's just my opinion. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Come on, one more. Shout out to Peter for joining. I think 4 runs just because I don't like 1-run victories or 2-run. Yeah, I know. I like comfort wins. I just, that's how I feel. OMG from Maya crying. Look, Maya, at least the energy I'm giving, at least, I'm giving some good vibes so you can enjoy, laugh a little bit. If the Mets don't have offense, we're in trouble. Look, they're going to wake up. They're going to wake up. It's just the bottom line. Look, let's see the 1-2 pitch here right now. Here it is. Swing and a miss. They get out of the inning. So that's going to do it. Hey, Jason, shout out to you, Jason. 100% shout out to you. I'm going to make sure to give a follow to you soon as I finish up my live stream. Now, right now, it's 4 p.m. Eastern time. If this game, which it should, if this game doesn't finish by 5 or 4:45, 5, I possibly will have to get off. I'm a baseball coach. So I have to, I'm coaching today. I have to go get ready to coach. So I hope that this game was supposed to start at 1:15. I hope it finishes on time. But just a reminder, tomorrow I will be live streaming the game versus the Giants at 9:45. I will be live streaming Friday. We're going to be live streaming the Mets and many other baseball games. Maya, I only need 1. The other guy needs 2. Maya, we're going to take this. Don't worry. Hope it rains by then. Hemi Vic. Shout out to Hemi Vic. Hey, look, Jason, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the support, for the love, for the being the, you made history today, Jason, because you're the first ever guest on my TikTok. First ever guest. So you made history. Hey, shout out to you. I look to talking to you more. And look, I appreciate you, and definitely I'll see you around, okay? You too, man. Thank you, man. God bless, man. All right. Hey, that was amazing there. Valdez. Shout out to Valdez. El Señor Valdez. We got a new subscriber on YouTube. Jason is, let's see. Jason is subscriber 499. Maya, we waiting for you to be subscriber 500 on YouTube. We at 499. Let's see here. We are at 499 on YouTube. Oh, but it's only 499. It doesn't matter. I don't see. Base hit by Luis Roberts, so a good start by the Mets. Maya, if you check on my YouTube, and you have, Maya, by the way, you have a chance to make history being the 500th subscriber on the channel. If you check on my TikTok, you could check it there, or let me see. Let's see here. Let me see if I could even, Sammy, Rally, Valdez. Vámonos. Off Ryan Stanek, the ex-Met. Vámonos ahora. Vamos. Let's go, Mets. So let us see here. I'm gonna see if I could send the link. Let's see. So Brett Beatty's pinch hitting. Is he pinch hitting for Mark Vientos? He may be pinch hitting for Mark Vientos right now. Let me see here right now. Post links inside of the TikTok chat. Well, that's it right there. I don't know if that's going to work. Done. Just added. Let's see here. Let me take a look right there. Let's see here really fast. Stanik's 1-1 pitch is a swing and a miss, 1-2. He's throwing hard. Look, Mets, you know it. Got it from your TikTok. Let's see here, folks. We got history, folks. The 500th sub on YouTube. Shout out to you, Maya. 500th sub on YouTube. I'm going to give more shout out there, but let's see the 1-2 pitch right now. 1-2 pitch from Stanek to Brett Beatty in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rally, 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 rally. The pitcher name is Sally. Who. Jason found it. Shout out to Jason now on YouTube. Shout out to Alexander. Mariners win today. Let's go Mariners. Alexander, what's going on with Josh Naylor and Kyle Riley? 2-2? Way up high, 3-2. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go. Maya, I appreciate you. You're the 500. You and Jason made history today. You're the 500th sub on Higher Expectation Sports. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. He hit that ball well, but not deep. Center field. That's gonna be the first out of the inning. Nice swing by Brett Beatty. Can't be mad. Hey, shout out to Maya. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Cash Money that just joined. Shout out to Darrell. Shout out to Flow Beast 2727. One of my friends laughed at me the other day. He's like, yo, Sammy, why do you say everybody's like full name or their full at? And I don't know. It's just a habit. I like saying the whole name. Shout out to Sergio. But yeah, look, like, first pitch of Simeon is way up high. 1 ball, no strikes. Look, I'm on this journey. Baseball, sports in general. I will be doing a live stream Saturday of the Final Four and Monday of the National Championship game. So if you're interested, get ready for that. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0. You guys got to wait Stanek out. Stanek doesn't throw a lot of strikes. Wait him out, Mets. Come on. Let me make a call to the Mets. Wait Stanek out. He doesn't throw a ton of strikes. Let's see if they listen. I'm on this journey. I love sports. Final Four Saturday and National Championship game Monday. Catch it here. 2-0. Strike 1. NBA playoffs. I'm going to be doing that without a doubt. There's going to be, you know how NBA, they have the first days, a marathon, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, I'm planning to have that marathon. You already know. 2-1 pitch to Simeon. In tight 3-1 Simeon. You better not swing the bat right now, Simeon. You better not swing the bat. Shout out to Sergio. Shout out to Prince still being with us here. Yeah, Maya, can't wait for the Final Four. Me neither. I'm excited to see UConn. That buzzer beater, 3-1, and he swings the bat, fouls it back, 3-2. That UConn buzzer beater, oh my goodness. That was, wow. That was, oh my gosh, that was amazing. I was supposed to be live streaming that game. I just couldn't get to it. 3-2 pitch, here it is, strike 3. And the Mets don't have a challenge, man. Damn, that's a ball, man. You see why you're not supposed to swing at that pitch? You see why you're supposed to challenge in good situations? That's a ball, man. I'm crashing out and my wife is just giving me the look like, man, yo. I have to do this now because I'm a Mets fan and please. Alvarez swings at the first pitch, strike 1. I have to be this animated now because at nighttime I can't yell like this. Tomorrow night, I'm not going to be able to yell like this. I'm going to have to really be, calmer. You're going to see me yelling while I whisper. 0-1, way outside. Damn, son, Mets have no challenges, man. NBA, football, when they start, I bet on them all. I don't discriminate. Hey, Maya, shout out to you. What made you start? Thank you so much. What made you start to do money line and stuff like that? It's stressful being a Mets fan more than being a Dodger fan. 100%. The Dodgers, oh boy, that's way inside. Did that hit him? That may have hit him, or did it hit the bat? I don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen there. It's very stressful being a Mets fan, Maya. 100%. We got Jason on YouTube. Found it. Let's go Mets. Beat the Cards. I hate the Cards. Ooh. Coming from a Royals fan. Wow, I'm surprised by that because you're in Missouri. So I would think maybe, I guess maybe it's that Yankee Mets thing where you don't find often Mets and Yankee fans. You find one or the other. I guess in how you call it? I guess in what you call it? I don't even know what happened there. I guess if you're in Missouri, St. Louis and Kansas City are two teams in that state. So maybe I understand that. Maya said, gambling is my career. Hey, look, shout out to you. If it's working for you, I hope the best. My only thing is do it responsibly and be at peace. Make sure you don't be stressed over it. That's my only advice I can give to you. Shout out to Fern Dog, followed the live creator. I appreciate you, Fern Dog. I appreciate you. Look, folks, we have a pitcher's change right now. So it was a hit by a pitch. The Mets have first and second right now, and Lindor's coming up. And Lindor, I need a good at bat. We got Joey Nim. For all my Mets fans, Nim, NYM, New York Mets. Let's go Mets. Shout out to Caleb Castro. Shout out to Flower Bee. Shout out to Juan Carlos Manto. 7-13. Anthony Almeida. Bienvenido a todos. Mi familia es de Puerto Rico, mi español más o menos, más todos los días yo estoy practicando de hablar español para ustedes y para mi familia y para representar my roots. So, Maya, bring the boys on base back home. Let's go. Joey, let's go Mets. Let's go. Joey, what's your prediction? Fern Dog, hey, you appreciate me. Thank you. Thank you, you know. Joey, what's your prediction? What's your prediction, Joey? Is Lindor going to come through? We got JJ Valdez. We have a guitar to Lindor. He's going to have a double. Vamos. That's the energy I need. That's the type of energy I need right now. Lindor's going to get a double, and he's going to give the Mets the lead. Let's go. I'm looking forward to seeing that right now. 100% looking forward to seeing that. And let's go Mets, man. Let's go. This is it. We're at a commercial break because pitchers change. Let me change my AirPod because I don't know if this ever happens to any of you. Do you ever wear an AirPod for like an hour or two and then it's like your ear here starts to get like swollen or something, like not swollen, but like I don't know, the AirPod just gets tight. That happens to me where I'm just like, happens to my wife as well. So that is gonna be a strike. Let us see here real fast. All right, we're back. Ooh, Carson Bench just pinch hitting. Wow. So my bad, Lindor wasn't coming up. My bad, folks. Carson Bench swings 0-2. My bad, Valdez. But hey, I still received that. That Benz. Hey, Ben. I thought it was Lindor up, but that's my bad. It's Carson Bench, the 9-hitter. Lindor would be next. I like that. Support the message. Yeah, it hurts. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Benz, come on. Look. Put the ball in play. Yeah, it hurts. I don't know why that happens. Like, I have to change. That's why I don't wear both of them at the same time. We got Avo C. Pitt. Shout out to you for joining. 0-2 pitch to Carson Bench. Can he come through for the Mets? Here it is. Check swing, but he fouled it away. We're going to do it again at 0-2. It hurts a lot. I hate when that happens, honestly. I really don't like it. So, Bruno, shout out to Bruno. Shout out to Bruno Avo C. Pitt for joining. 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Lays off. Good at bat by Benj. Well, good take there, actually. Let me not say good at bat just yet. Good way to take that. Let me take some water. Nice. I needed that. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Grounded, but that's going to go behind the plate. Foul ball. Shout out to Frank. Look, you're joining. Are you a Mets fan? Who are you hating? I've had some people join the live stream, just say that they hate the Mets and then leave. That's absolute comedy to me. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Mets do not score. Oh, boy. Look. I don't like pinch hitting Carson Bench there because you literally gave what, Tyron Taylor 1 at bat or 2 at bats. Why not leave him in? Avo, I really hope opening day wasn't a trick and the bats will actually give support. I agree with you. Like, Avo, how do the Mets score 11 runs in one game? Only 2 home runs. So they manufactured runs. How do you take Paul Skeens out in the first inning? 37 pitches, 2/3 of an inning. How? And now you're struggling with fifth pitchers. You're struggling with pitchers to score runs. Like, it don't make sense. But look, I'm calling it now. When the Mets come up to hit in the 8th inning, they're going to have a big inning. I'm calling it. I'm really calling it. But it's like the Mets did April Fools after opening day. Because they scored literally in the last 5 games, including now, they've scored 12 runs. 11 runs one game, 12 runs 5 games. Make it make sense? That's like what? That's like 2.6, 2.5 runs a game. Maya had to take the Yankees for insurance. My gosh. Hey, I'm still rooting. I'm still optimistic. Deshaun agreeing with Avo, for real. I'm telling you, it's like, what's going on? The Yankees are good. User. Look, I do think the Yankees are going to win today. The Yankees pitching has been phenomenal. The offense has been, it's been okay. But for me, that's the thing. Oh, shout out to A1 Authentic. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to User. I appreciate you being here. Look, shout out to everybody on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Whether a person joins for a while, whether they join for a little bit, I appreciate all of you joining and being a part of this, a part of this journey. I don't have the fireworks for TikTok, but let me see if I have the fireworks on my YouTube. Let me see here. Do I have my fireworks? I had fireworks an effect. Okay, I do. Let me see here. So I'm putting the fireworks on my YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you'll see them. If you're not on YouTube, I put the fireworks on my YouTube. We've hit the 500 mark of subscribers on YouTube. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Maya. Thank you to every single person that's been a part of the journey. It means a lot. And I encourage you to stay tuned. Turn on the notifications. We're going to be live streaming a lot. We're going to be doing this. And I believe you being a part of this journey is going to be really big. Because look, why do I believe that you being a part of this makes it better? Look what it says there. Not what the Mets identity is going to be. This live stream is better with you. This live stream is better with you. Look, so we got the 500 subs on YouTube. I appreciate it. And look, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna even do more of a appreciation to it. Peter, Avo, follow the live creator. A shout out to Avo. Now you're giving away a jersey. Hey, look, Peter, I will tell you this. 1-2 pitch, way inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look, we're in the 7th inning stretch. I will tell you this. Look, I'm going to be doing giveaways, but I have to keep it honest. I don't have the budget to do big giveaways yet. I have a plan very soon. I can't guarantee when. I want to raffle, not raffle, but give away. 2-2, strike 3. 1 away. I want to raffle Meta glasses. Whether Ray-Bans, whether HTSN, whether Vanguard. Shout out to Icy for joining on TikTok. I'm going to be doing those things. It's not a matter of if I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. I just got to keep it honest with you. I don't have the budget to do that stuff right now. So here's the pitch first. It's going to be ball 1 outside. 1 out to start off this inning. But we got Maya, Peter. Definitely, though, you can count on that. Maya, all good. We support you no matter what. Don't need anything. 1-0. And look, strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. That means a lot there. But one way for me to show my appreciation, you got to give back. In life, it's better to give than to receive. but it's not always easy to give. But I believe that it's better to give than to receive. So I'm giving time by being here. I'm giving effort by being here. I'm giving the energy. 1-1 pitch. Pop them up. Is it going to stay in fair territory? No, it's going to get out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Delman 25. Mets are losing this game. No, I don't. I appreciate you commenting and giving your opinion, but I don't agree with that. This message, Maury, the lie detector determined that is a lie. The Mets gonna win this ball game. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, 2 outs. Let's go, Brooks Raley. One more. Deshaun at Delman. Now we got this. That's what I'm saying. Maya, true. That's it. It's better to give than to receive. So again, I've done one giveaway on TikTok. On YouTube, on Instagram actually. I've done one giveaway on my Instagram, and that was a $25 Amazon gift card. And I did it, if I'm not mistaken, I did it around Black Friday last year. So, Deshaun, I agree with you. I want to give away because, look, I'm not gonna, all right, 0-1 pitch, way low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The channel, how does a channel or a page work? Because I'm good? Okay. People like what I do, yeah. But the people are what make the page. I won't be that person that gets a following and I'm like, I'm him. Not at all. I'm 1-1 pitch, bunted. Really gets it, makes the play. So thank you for Scott doing a perfect bunt right back to the pitcher. Folks, we're going to the 8th inning, and I made a prediction that the Mets are going to have a big inning. Maya, Yankees scored already. Jeez. Prince, people say Mets are trash. Look at Boston. All right, let's do a quick look around the MLB. I'm going to give you some scores. But yeah, this page works because of you. That's why I say the live stream is better with you. The live stream's not good only because people like what I do. The live stream's good because of you, whoever you may be. And why do I call this page Higher Expectation Sports? The sports is obvious. I play baseball. I post my highlights. I'm a coach. I'm going to be posting highlights of that. I post my highlights of games and stuff like that. I post some games if you look back into my channel. I post the MLB. I do the live streams. I've done the NFL. I did the Super Bowl. If you look back, I'm going to do the March Madness coming up, the Final Four, National Championship game, NBA playoffs. That's the sports part of the page. But the high expectations page, the part of it is, look, I hate when people don't believe in themselves. I hate when people have problems in their life and they don't see a way out. I hate that. That's a passion of mine. So I've always been like this, to try to be a voice of reason. Now, is life easy? No. Can I guarantee things will always change? No. But I believe optimism and self-belief, confidence, those are like foundations of life. And when people don't have that, it bothers me. And that's why I heavily work with that. So let's see that. So that's why on the page, I want to be doing stuff like that, giveaways and stuff. Wait, who's pitching for us right now? For the Mets, it was Brooks Raley. He had a quick 1-2-3 inning. Joe Sandman, Yankees up 1-0. Shout out to Joe Sandman. Sandman. Is Sandman your last name, or is it just because of the song? So the Nationals and Phillies is 5-5 in the bottom of the 10th. Lindor's up, showing bunt, takes a ball. Mets 1-1. The Rays are trailing 8-2 versus the Brewers. The Red Sox, they've lost 4 in a row. They're about to lose their 5th in a row. They're about to be 1-5 if they lose. Lindor hits it to shortstop. Wynn's gonna get to it, makes the throw. Oh my gosh. This guy, Mason Wynn, is amazing at shortstop. I gotta take some water after that. My goodness. Wow, what a play. Hit up the middle, gets to it, Wynn, makes a strong throw to first. It wasn't even close, and Lindor is running. Soto swinging at the first pitch, fouls it back. Cubs are up. So the Red Sox are about to lose. They're down 6-3. Cubs and Angels, 5-2. Cubs are up in the 7th. Diamondbacks and Tigers, 1-0. Diamondbacks are up. Yankees are up 1-0 in the middle of the first. Padres and Giants are scoreless. Royals, Jason's team and the Twins are scoreless, or they haven't started. They start at 7:40 Eastern time. Guardians and Dodgers haven't started. Braves won. Orioles won. Pirates won. Wow. 1-1 pitch to Soto. Soto fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Marlins are 1-10-0. They're 5-1 in first place in the NL East. Go. Who would have thought? Wow. The Blue Jays winning 1-0, lose to the Rockies. Unbelievable. And that's baseball, folks. It's baseball. 1-2 pitch. Here it is to Soto. That ball's hit pretty well. Oh, man. Damn, man. 2 outs. Soto hit that ball well, but he missed it, man. The Blue Jays lose to the Rockies. And look, this is baseball, folks. It's baseball. It's baseball. The Jays sweep. The Jays sweep the Athletics, and then they lose the series to the Rockies. Lindor, incoming home run. Sean. Maya. The Mets are, I don't even know. Can't do much about that. It's a great play right there. Bichette, have a moment. Let's go, Bichette. Bichette takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And just in case you missed it, the Mets have no more challenge in this game. Joel Montes, shout out to you. Look, this is the thing about baseball, folks. It's unpredictable. Oh, 0-2 to Bichette. Here's the 0-2. Grounded. It's going to end the inning. The Mets are not going to score. What a joke, man. What a joke this is, man. Parker Hodge, shout out to you for joining on TikTok. But, jeez, what a joke this is, man. Going through the heart of the order and, you know, just quick innings, man. Jeez. What do you think about rookie Benj? Look, I like Benj. His defense has looked good. Offense, not good. You know, his offense not good, but I'm happy he's up. But on this Mets team, he's hitting 8th. Like, what do you expect? His average and Lindor's average are pretty much the same. Benj is hitting better than Bichette. We got RB in the building on YouTube. RB, shout out to RB. Nice to have a positive channel. Happy April. And just for all of you to know, I will not be doing no April Fool's days. No April Fool's jokes. I won't do that. For example, I could do a perfect joke. Soto hits a home run. I'm not gonna do that. That's bad. The only way I will do an April Fool's is if something good happens for the Mets. Just to give a quick one, but maybe that's the only way. But we got, so I like Benj, but we're talking about this lineup being hot garbage. Wow, 1, 2, 3. I know. Mets need Mets to win bad. Me too. The 1, 2, 3 on a 1 bill payroll. That's what I'm saying. And to the meat of the order. Come on, man. It's hot garbage. It's these garbage at bats. It's at bats that I play baseball. I look at these at bats and I'm like, what were you even trying to do there? Identity of the Mets will be what it always is. Little boys of the Yankees. BC. So BC, look, how do you feel that Juan Soto left the Yankees? I gotta throw some type of shots out. Because if Yankee fans are like, I'm cool with Yankee fans opening up their expressing themselves. I'm cool with that. But how do you feel about Juan Soto leaving? We got some laughter from Maya. Comebacks, go Cards. We are going to win comebacks. The lie detector determined that is a lie, like Maury says. Do they even give Maury anymore? But I'm going with the Mets. I'm a big fan of Ben's, not going to lie. I hope he heats up with everyone else. That's what I'm saying. I believe Benj is going to be okay. I believe. Benj is going to be the next one. He's going to get some big league at bats. That's what I'm saying. We got that Philly guy. Oh, boy. 0-1 pitch. Cardinals. Oh, boy. Benj is there. Benj makes the play. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. Let's go Phillies. Hey, shout out to you, that Philly guy. The Mets got 1 out in the inning. Did the Phillies just win? I think that's why you came in. That's why you came in. We got Star Wars on YouTube. Look, on YouTube, I have a dedicated fan, Star Wars. He's a huge Philly fan, and if you need Philly news, Star Wars is the guy. But somebody on TikTok, that Philly guy came in. He knew better than to come if they didn't win, because they were about to lose to the Nationals. So they won. They're back to 500. BC, yeah, I definitely would have rather have kept Soto, but since our ownership loves to pretend they're poor, better to spend the money more efficiently. I understand. Like, look, I'm saying this as a Mets fan. I'm very happy to see Soto with the Mets. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not a Yankee fan, but Judge Soto, Soto Judge, I like that in the lineup a lot. Just as a baseball fan. Like, I'm happy that the Mets got Soto. I'm not gonna lie. 0-1. Strike one. Oh, strike two, excuse me. I'm over here, like, you know, shout out to Dez joining the TikTok. Star Wars Crawford walks it off. Wow. 0-2 count. Can he get the strikeout right now, Weaver? Can you get weak contact? Fouled away. I'm not gonna lie. Judge and Soto, I like that for 2024. And I'm a Mets fan. Now, what it is what it is. He's with the Mets. I'm happy about it. And I believe the Mets will win a World Series with Soto. I believe it. Believe it in my heart. I feel it. 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Outside. But, hey, Soto was judging. That was nice. But, hey, I'm happy that the Mets got him. That was so electric. What was electric? Not too sure. 1-2. It was. Oh, yeah. Now I know. It was electric. Soto and Judge. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That lineup was like, oh man, like, whew. Now, people said Soto only had a good year because of Judge. Last year, Soto with Pete Alonso behind him, 43 home runs, career high, 105 RBIs. His average was down. Come on, Weaver, don't lose him. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. He went. Let's go. 2 outs. 1 more out. Let's go. Close the deal. My mom was a Yankee fan for a bit, so I never hated on them until how they treated the Soto situation. Wow. Yeah, Yankees needed to keep Soto. They needed to. I did not like Soto today because he scored a home run. Come back. Crazy overreaction. Yeah, the National fans have more of a case to be that mad. What do you mean in that regard? Shout out Daily Free Plays. Shout out to Adeline on TikTok for joining. Shout out to Star Wars. Swing and a miss to Burleson. No balls and 1 strike. So Weaver's looking good. Look, if the Mets lose this game 2-1, I'm not going to be mad at the Mets bullpen or the pitchers. They pitching well. They're pitching well. But the offense needs to wake up. 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I didn't like how mad the Yankees got. The hate was crazy. Yeah. Alec is going to get a hit here. Chill. Comebacks. Nah. Shout out to 1982. Umar joining. No hits. The Cardinals are going to lose this game. Comebacks. I'm going with the Mets in this game. 1-1 pitch. That's hit pretty well. Way back. But Benj makes the play. Let's go. Look. Comebacks. This guy scares me. Burleson scares me. This guy's hitting monster bombs. Look, I don't want to see an extra inning game. And I've already it's 4:32 p.m. I got about max 28 minutes left on this live stream. By 5 o'clock, I gotta get off. I'm a baseball coach. I gotta go coach the kids. And I gotta go discipline the kids because they need discipline. We're talking about their future. I want to see these kids have a good future. So I got till 5. Prince, no, he almost did though. That guy Burleson Prince scares me. He almost did. Maya. Shout out to Larry for joining. Larry the Lobster. Shout out to User. Please make sure they better play better than the Mets. It's true. I gotta discipline these kids a lot. Don't worry, we will win before we'll have to leave. Larry, this team has no life right now. 100%. They're dead. They're dead. I don't understand what's going on with them. Like, why? Like, why are they playing like this? Like, why are they acting like they can't hit? Like, why? You know? It's frustrating. But again, it's baseball. The Blue Jays, the Blue Jays swept the Athletics. The Blue Jays lose a series to the Colorado Rockies. Star Wars on YouTube, Bryce Harper just hit his first home run of the season. He started off 2 for 24, and now he gets a home run. So, look, Star Wars on YouTube, he's a huge Philadelphia fan. He gets it. Please make sure they play better than Mets. They are. No. This team has no life. They don't. Mendoza's the issue. Lindor is not hustling. He's not. Lindor, did you see in the first inning that ground ball double play hit to him? He stepped on second base and 1 out. He acted like the inning was over. I'm like, what are you doing? He got picked off on a play that he's taking off his sliding guard and taking a lead, and the pitcher's looking at him. And he gets thrown out. I'm like, what are you doing? Lindor's being a baby. I don't know what's going on with him. Lindor's Mr. Smile. Now, look, I'm not going to criticize no people. I can't do that. You go with what you see. Polanco's up. First pitch. Polanco hits that ball well. He doesn't catch it. Let's go. Over his head. Polanco's going to second base. He's going to stay there. Good. Oh, boy. He could have made it to third base. Oh, boy. With how bad of a throw that was. Hey, good job. Look, Lindor's, I don't know Lindor. I'm not going to crush him. My wife is looking at me like, love you too. Huh? How is that criticizing? It's speaking the truth. Not gonna argue with you. Yeah, Lindor, I don't know what's going on with him with some things. Like, he's Mr. Smile, but he's not doing things that are the best. You know? Larry. Comebacks. We need this game. You guys need to lose. Comebacks, chill. The Mets need this game. We got people in here that got money riding on this. Larry, they need him in the lineup. I'm staying in the live now. They are doing boop. Strike one to Robert. Now they are doing I get he had a surgery, but either take more time if it's bothering you, but don't bring the team down. 100%. 100%. Lindor, no excuses. 0-1 pitch to Robert. Way outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Roberts, let's go, Roberts. Let's have some magic, Roberts. Let's have some magic, man. Come on. Maya with the yay. Haha, kick that negative dude out. Now, we could keep the negative people here, but we just gotta, shoot the comments down. We can't have the negativity. 1-1 pitch. Robert, you needed to stay back there. I hope he hits it to 3. Chill. Roberts is going to get a base hit now. He needs to take days off. I agree with that. We got Theo Lopez. Followed you when previewing your live. Theo Lopez, shout out to you. We want that algorithm boost, yo. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate all of you here. 1-2 pitch to Robert Jr. outside. Excuse me. Tried to get him to chase. He did not chase. Star Wars on YouTube. Let's go. The Phillies made it back to 500. Shout out to the Phillies. Look, I'm a Mets fan, so I'm only going for the Mets. The Phillies, I'm going to respect them, but, Robert taking days off to stay healthy. I agree with that. He's shown that he's going to be important for this team. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out. That was a good pitch, man. Really good pitch. The Cardinals got their closer in. Maya, come on, Mets. Finish this before coach has to go. I'm telling you, this game has gone really fast. Comebacks. Yes, no. Man, this is tough. Let's go, Mets. Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Let's close this out, folks. Beatty's up. That's going to be an excuse me check. Swing. Foul ball. Lukey Duke, shout out to you for joining. Shout out to Lenny M. Estevez. Shout out to everybody that's left gifts. Shout out to Jason that was here earlier. Maya, 500th sub on YouTube. Brett Beatty, 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. I love to be in somebody's live that's playing my team if it's close. Hey, comebacks. And look, I'm really happy to have you here. I want the Mets to win. I do. But I also understand I'm watching baseball and I'm watching the Mets that their offense is just hot garbage. But let's see what's going to happen. 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Ah, this guy O'Brien is throwing a filthy breaking pitch. Encourage more viewers to share. Share the live. Theo, I appreciate you. Share the live, folks. Be with us. We're in the 9th inning. Somebody's team is going to be heartbroken. The Mets or the Cardinals. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Grounded, foul. Come on, Beatty. Come on, Beatty. Let's go. The Cardinals have kind of surprised me this series. They have. The Cardinals, I think, well, look, let me tell you this. I watched the Cardinals versus the Rays. That comeback, they got down, what, 6-1? 6-1. And they came back the next inning and I think scored 8 runs. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Beatty hits it to the shortstop. It's going to get the runner to third, but that's all. So the Mets have 2 outs, a runner on third base. Boy, oh boy. The way it's going for the Mets, shout out to Johnny Aguilar. Comeback Riley's really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Arguably, this inning should be over. Jordan Walker in right field should have caught that baseball. He misplayed it. He should have caught that baseball. If it would have been a faster runner, it would have been a triple. But Polanco running, you're not going to risk it. Simeon, come on. Let's have a professional at bat now. First pitch of Simeon, swinging. Man, I'm telling you, I can't stand when some of these hitters are swinging at the first pitch all the time, man. Mets going to win or what, Johnny? I'm going with the Mets. I believe they're going to pull it off. They're getting me frustrated, but look, in order for the Mets to win, I think they got to score this inning. I'm going to be honest. I think they got to score now. They got to score now. They got to. The 0-1 pitch to Simeon. Here it is. Did he go? He went. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I did not think he went there. We aren't taking it. The first pitch in the 9th with 2 outs. I don't know. For me, I don't know why. 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Popped him up. Is that going to get out of play or stay in play? Out of play. Lineup has to be better, especially against guys like Liberatore. Perk, you're not lying, Perk. How do you kick Paul Skeens out of the game in 2/3 of an inning? 37 pitches. And you guys scored 12 runs in the last 5 games. Don't make sense. Comeback, strikeout coming. I don't agree. I don't agree. 0-2 pitch, inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Mets don't have any more challenges in this game. So now you got to swing the bat. A bad call could hurt the Mets because they got no more challenges. The only way they're going to get a challenge is if we go to extra innings. Please, can we get a hit or a wild pitch? Please. Can we score? 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jay, you're right, man. They don't score the Mets. Look, I don't think the Mets are going to win now. And if they do win, I don't think I'm going to be here to live stream. It's 4:42. I got 18 minutes. I got 18 minutes till I have to get off the live stream. And I have to eat. I haven't eaten nothing. I ate breakfast. I have to eat before I go to baseball. And, man. I'm going to have to call out. Fortunately, kids, I'm not going to be able to be coaching today. I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. Phillies clutched up for me. Shout out to X. Jay, I don't know what's going on. Comebacks, told you. Time travelers from today. Mental errors today. Maya. Poor kids. My God. Oh, boy. My guys, you know how funny that would be? I'm live streaming, kids. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna live streaming. I'm on live stream calling. Look, kids, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And some of the kids actually watch the live stream. Kids, look, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it today. That's absolutely hilarious. Like, that's hilarious right there. All jokes aside, that is absolutely hilarious to do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for the Mets right now, though. Just being honest, tell them the Mets did that to you. Haha. Ethan, at this point, look, they know I'm a Mets fan too. Ethan, at this point, I don't think the Mets are gonna win this game. I'm sorry. I know that we got the slogan, you gotta believe, but nah, chill. The Mets are gonna win this game. Chill. I was about to just say I don't think they're gonna win. Chill. Mets are taking this game, man. Let's go, man. Mets are taking the game, man. I don't care. Good game, brother. Go teach them kids done watching the game. Oh man, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna miss baseball for this, but I want to stay here. Imagine that, calling out live on live stream. Look, I can't. Mason Wynn versus Devin Williams. Oh boy. Folks, this is it, folks. Let's watch the bottom of the ninth. First pitch from Devin Williams. Ball. The Mets have no challenges in this game. The challenges in this game were absolute hot garbage. Tell the kids we will practice after the Mets game. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. 2 balls, no strikes. Look, the first thing I'm going to say, you cannot walk the leadoff hitter. Especially that Mason Wynn is fast. You cannot walk the hitter. 2-0 pitch. Here it is. 3 balls, no strike. Yo, great job. Oh boy, great job. Come into the game. You have so much time. You throw 3 balls. Great job. Let's see if it's a 4-pitch walk. Let's see. 3-0 count. Here it is. Oh boy, great job, Devin Williams. 4-pitch walk. Oh my gosh. Good job, man. Come on, man. You guys have time to warm up and you come in 4-pitch walk? Jeez, man. Man on second, no outs. Why not bunt him over? Lewis. Oh my gosh, man. Just 4-pitch walk, man. He's going to steal here, no doubt. First pitch, strike 1. Jeez, man. Oswaldo Diaz. Shout out to Oswaldo. Shout out to Steph, to Annoying, Maya, Prince, Eddie, Isabel, Rivas, Chris. Shout out to all of you that are here for being here. Chris, Elliot, 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch misses high. Oh boy, folks. Look, for me, losing, I understand that. Elliot, Yankees all day. Oh my gosh, Yankee takeover. Elliot, I'm a Mets fan, but I was born in the Bronx, New York. Make it make sense. 1-1 pitch. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Inside 2-1. So great. Devin Williams has thrown, 7 pitches? He's thrown 6 balls. It's a great job. Great work. If the Cardinals just wait around, maybe they'll just, Chris, shout out to Chris for the like. Same here, Luis Mercado. Like, if I'm the Cardinals, don't swing the bat. Take some pitches. Don't swing the bat. Pick off attempt. Safe at first. Shout out to Kenny for joining. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to everybody that's joining. We have people that's on YouTube, people that's on Twitch, TikTok. Bienvenidos a todos. Hello to everybody. 2-1 is the count. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Grounded. It's going to go foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look. That was a ball there. So the hitter, Gorman, what are you doing? I'm a Mets fan, but I'm also a baseball fan. Why are you swinging? He's thrown 7 pitches, 6 balls. What are you swinging for? Take. Get on base. 1 run wins the game. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. See, you would have had a walk. Full count. This, man, oh my God. Look, I understand that my team won't win every game. But it's not about losing. It's about how you lose. That's an important thing in life. How you lose. It's not always about losing. A lot is about how you lose. 3-2 pitch. I think he's going. He's going. Pop them up. Way back. Nah, not way back. Benj is there. Makes the play. First out of the inning. Look, Gorman, you dropped the ball there. You dropped the ball. You trying to be the hero. You could take some pitches and get on base and you swinging. Gavin, Mets are actually horrible. They're banned. Maya, please remind me not to bet on the Mets anytime soon. Maya. Look, let's stay optimistic. Let's stay optimistic. The Mets just give you a lot of stress, though. I give you that. Did he go? He did not go. 1 ball, no strike. Lucas Mercado, follow the creator. Shout out to you. John Navin, 1 out. Let's go. Brad's card unboxing. Wow. Shout out to Brad. 1-0 pitch from Devin Williams. Pickoff attempt. He's going to be safe. So Devin Williams, look. He hasn't been sharp to start off his inning. He hasn't. But what I will say is that, I hope he's trying to fight through this, and I'll be impressed by that. We've seen Edwin Diaz not be sharp. 1-1, 1-0, 2-0. Oh my gosh, man. If the Mets lose, you give up a base, a double, triple, I'm gonna be mad. But if you lose because you walk 2 hitters, 3 hitters, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be really, really mad. Really mad. 2-0 pitch. You better not swing the bat. Swinging the bat. Come back. What is wrong with your team? Devin Williams has thrown 13 pitches. He's thrown like 10 balls. Why are they swinging the bats for? Shout out to Bill Melvin. Liked Javier Mancara. Joining. Bienvenido a todos. Welcome to everybody. 2-1 pitch. Running. And oh, great job. Alvarez can't catch the ball. Great job, Alvarez. Good, Alvarez. Great job. Alvarez has had a horrible day at the plate. Horrible. Making horrible challenges. And now trying to at least give a chance. Trying to throw a runner out. You don't catch the ball. Great job. Good job, Alvarez. Great job. Good job, man. Good job. Good job, Alvarez. Really, really good job, man. Now a base hit beats the Mets because win is fast. You almost got to bring the outfielders in. You almost got to, but now a ball over your head, you lose the game. Oh, my gosh, man. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Pop them up. Weak contact. Is Win gonna go? Benj gets a running start. Makes the throw to the cutoff man. 2 outs. Look, folks. 2 outs, John. Come on, John. Let's go, man. Peem. Let's go. Peem. Peem. Can you prepare me a small portion? Like a tiny portion? I think I'm gonna have to do it on live stream today. I have a rule where I don't like eating on live stream. I don't like having a plate of food and eating. Sorry? Not right now. Because it's going to be a small plate. Walker, big hit coming. Jason, POV. Jason's back in the building. The Phillies comeback was nice on YouTube. Star Wars. Hey, I should have watched it. I was just busy watching this Mets game. I'm excited to live stream other games that are not my team. It'll be less drama. Way less drama. Devin Williams, first pitch. Grounded. It's going to go foul. Strike 1. Comebacks. I'm very disappointed with the Cardinals. Devin Williams has been throwing a lot of balls, and they continue to swing the bat. Like, what is wrong with them? Why can't they take some pitches? Now, if they win the game, it's all over. It doesn't matter no more. But this inning could have been a lot easier for them. 0-1 pitch from Devin Williams. Here it is. Swung and fouled back. 0-2. He's a strike away. I'm disappointed too. We should have 2 people out. That's what I'm saying. I'm a Mets fan, but I'm also a baseball fan. Thank you very much. My wife cooked for me. I don't like eating on live stream, but I have to do it because I have to go for baseball. And I got to force myself to eat. It's going to taste great. My wife made Greek chicken. 0-2 count. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. We're going to extra innings, folks. Let's go, man. Jeez, the Mets keep playing extra inning games. Now, 3 outs. Let's go, John. Damn it, poor kid. Now, look, I'm going to go for baseball. I'm going to go coach the kids. But let me see what time is it. Okay. Let's go, Mets. Joined. John Vincent joined. Look, any fan is allowed. If you're a Mets fan, it's 4:54. Okay. I can be here 5:15. If I get there 5 minutes late, it's okay. Nah, I'm joking. But I could be here realistically 5:15. I'm hoping the Mets. Look, if the Mets, cause we're in the second, are you a Trout fan? John, I actually am a Trout fan. I'm not an Angels fan. Look, there was a time I made a prediction that the Mets were gonna get Mike Trout. But I don't know how that's gonna pan out. But you know, I like Mike Trout a lot. I really want to see Mike Trout in the playoffs, John. I want to see this guy in the playoffs badly. Kids need to learn sooner than later. 100%. I'm scheduled for 6, so I'll be there for 6. Maya, please be safe. I appreciate you. Camden joined. Look, I appreciate everybody that's joined on TikTok, YouTube. On YouTube, let's see how many people. We've had a few comments on YouTube. On YouTube, we've had more than 250 people join. So, I appreciate that. Twitch, not as many today. But on TikTok, we've had a bunch of people. We got our 500th sub on YouTube. So, I'm excited about that. Look, Julio Melendez, Benjamin, Gil. Look, John is here. Robin, Colina. Noah's here. Blake is here. Ali Dar, Johnny. Users here. Walker Wenzel, without a doubt, I know for sure Walker Wenzel is a Cardinal fan. I feel like Walker Wenzel, it just reminds me of Jordan Walker, which just struck out. Look, Alvarez, let's go, man. You got a runner on second base. First pitch. Ball. Look, what's the key to winning extra inning games? What's the key? The key is you got to score minimum 2 runs, in my opinion. 1-0, grounded to the pitcher. Oh, boy, great job, Alvarez. Get Alvarez to second. Oh, my gosh, Alvarez, you're getting me so angry, man. This guy, Alvarez, is upsetting me. Cards, Blake. Cards gonna pull through. Trust. Blake, I can't trust. I'm rooting for the Mets. Julio Alvarez, the Mets were batting. Weak garbage contact. Take a few pitches. Have a good at bat, man. Jeez, man. Bro, I swear, I really want Trout to win the Angels a World Series so he could make the owner look bad. Look, I would love to see the Angels win a World Series. I just don't know if that's going to happen, The Angels got to do a better job of surrounding him with talent. I mean, they had Ohtani. 1-0 pitch. Benj spoils it foul. 1-1. They had Ohtani. Solo amo mi novia. Alvarez, runner at second, swinging at a garbage pitch, hits it right back to the pitcher. Simeon gets caught in a rundown, out at second. Alvarez gets to second. Just garbage contact. Benj hits a little bloop. It's going to be an out. 2 outs. Great job, guys. Lindor, this is your opportunity now. It comes down to Francisco Lindor. It was Carson Benj. Carson Benj just popped out to the shortstop. Look, John, they had Shohei Ohtani. The Angels got to do a better job. For me, Mike Trout for a World Series, he got to leave, in my opinion. And the Mets could use Mike Trout as a DH right now. All jokes aside. Now it's Lindor, Julio. Are you streaming the game? Look, I'm what? JT51. I'm watching the game, but I'm not streaming it. I don't have the copyright, and I'm working on building something, so I'm not actually showing the game. Don't think we will see Angels win in our lifetime. Maya, you're not lying. I don't think so neither. 1-0 pitch, Lindor takes a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, how can you have a runner at second base, no outs? You don't get him in. You don't get him over. Drama, Q and K, follow the live creator. Shout out to you. Shout out to John Rogers, Florida. Shout out to Lee Davian Kimball. Shout out to Blake, 1-1 pitch. Lindor takes it in dirt. Get to third base, Alvarez. This guy, Alvarez, man. This ball got way far from the catcher. And this guy doesn't get away. He doesn't get to third base. And Lindor's going to move. This dude, man. Hot garbage, man. It's not about losing. It's about how you lose as a fan. And I'm actually pretty calm, but I'm reacting to the game. 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Lindor pops up. Out of play. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I saw the Angels in 2002 win the World Series versus the Giants when Barry Bonds made it. That was amazing, honestly. I don't really watch baseball. It is the first. Is it first to score now? No, not the first to score. The Cardinals are the home team. So the Mets have to score and then stop the Cardinals from scoring and have more points. Or if the Cardinals score last and take the lead, they win. Walk off. 2-2. 3-2. This guy, Alvarez, man, I can't believe him. So it's not next score. Do you think Trout is the GOAT? I don't think Trout is the GOAT, but I think he's amazing. He's off to a great start of the season. But I want to see Trout with the Mets, to be honest. I would love to see him. They are called runs, not points. 3-2. Lindor takes a walk. Soto's coming up. Good job, Lindor, at least to get on base. Soto, we did not have, I don't think, no walk-offs with the Mets last year. Can we have one? They're called runs, not points. Same thing, Mr. Beanbags 86. Same, you're right, but come on, Mr. Beanbags. You're right, it's runs, but at the same time, it's pretty fair. Prince, Soto lock in, it's it. We got a Mount visit real fast. Look, I got some food I gotta eat. What time is it? If the Mets don't score here, 100% I'm not gonna be able to watch the 11th of them if they get there. But I'm gonna at least eat some of my food. Peem. I'm trying to help you develop as a baseball fan. No, I appreciate you. You're right. It's technically runs. It's not points. But I don't think I'm eating all of this. First pitch of Soto's coming. Not all. Soto swings. No, just because of time. This guy, what is wrong with this guy? No, I'm all right now. I'm just saying in advance. Well, look, if the Mets are going to win, the Mets don't score. Soto swings at the first pitch, hot garbage, swing, pops it up to second base, weak contact. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Now, look, I love being a believer. It's not looking good right now because the Cardinals have a runner at second base, no outs. Mets are about to lose this series if they don't come off. I'm trying to help you develop as a baseball fan. Look, it's technically a run, but at the same time, you know, respect. Let's just leave it at that. It's technically a run. El Demo 4445 joined. Appreciate you joining. Look, the Mets are in the bottom of the 10th. They're in danger of losing this ball game. They're in danger. And with that happening, I'm going to be very angry. And you're not going to see me flip the table or nothing like that. But you're going to see me be angry because, you know, it's not about losing. It's about how you lose. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to User. Shout out to Colin. Shout out to Jay Brown. Shout out to Eric. With no Edwin Diaz, I'm telling you, the Mets are in trouble right now. Mick Swagger, this Mets team is so damn embarrassing. Look, I agree with you right now. And, you know, a game like this goes on Mendoza because we've seen Francisco Alvarez, the first hitter, time and 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 time again, come into games with clutch opportunities and fail. Why is he swinging the bat? Make him bunt. Make him get the runner to third. And then this, I don't want to call him a bum, but he gets on second base. Ball gets away from Lindor, from the catcher, excuse me. Lindor's like, go, and he's just staying there, runs back. Oh, boy. Look, the Cardinals get a base hit, game's over. Another game on Mendoza. FLA. Look, I agree. Mendoza's not making adjustments. A manager is supposed to make adjustments. When you see your team struggle, you have to do the infield's in as well, expecting the bunt. Tobias Myers in for the Mets. First pitch, pick-off attempt towards second, but not a full. Another game on Mendoza. I'm frustrated with the Mets, folks. The Mets, oh boy. Look, all right. I'm frustrated not because of it's a loss, because it's baseball and things happen. I'm frustrated because of how you lose, if indeed they do. Showing bunt, low, 1 ball, no strikes. The way you lose, shout out to Jamie Castellanos. Oh, Jamie Castellanos. Look, losing is going to happen. It's not about losing, though. It's how you lose. And when you lose like this is bad. It's unacceptable if indeed they're going to lose this. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. She's squaring, showing bunt. 2-0. Look. Oh my gosh. What Soto did. Soto hit hot garbage. He had first and second, 2 outs. First pitch, hot garbage. He swung at a pitch that popped it up to second base. In and over. Not even a threat. You know, I watched Soto when he was with the Nationals in the World Series. I heard Soto is somebody that can have good at-bats. Is a good hitter. When he comes up in big situations and swings at the first pitch, 2-0, strike one. When he comes up, as I've seen a lot as a Mets last year and now this year, with runners on in a clutch situation, he's swinging at first pitch and hitting hot garbage. It makes me kind of think, damn, Nationals. 2-1. Goes for the bunt. Fouled. 2-2. That hit off Alvarez. Tough day for Alvarez. A horrible day for Alvarez. 2-2. Fouled. It fouled off the bat and hit Alvarez here in the bicep area. That hurts. Catcher's a tough position. 2-2 pitch. Got him. Strike 3. So Tobias Myers gets a strikeout, first out of the inning. So when I see Soto and I see him do things that he's doing, it makes me look at the games and say, damn, no wonder why Soto went from the Nationals, the Padres, the Yankees, now the Mets. 4 teams. Shout out to Anthony following the live creator. I appreciate you guys. All of you mean a lot to the channel. First pitch, misses outside, 1 ball, no strike. Mets are wasting good pitching. Jim, you 100% right. Steph, too annoying. I appreciate the follow. If you guys interact with me, represent with me, I'm going to shout you out. And of course, as much as I can. 1-0 pitch, misses low, 2 balls, no strikes. This is the 9 hitter for the Cardinals. He's pretty fast as well. The top of the order's next. We got a follow as well from Jim. Shout out to Jim. Come on, Cards. We can't waste a person on third. There's actually a runner at second base. It's comebacks. That ball's hit well, but it's going to go foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Man, I can't even eat because I keep talking. I'm going to have to eat a little bit. What time is it right now? I got to go for the kids. My goodness. My goodness, folks. I made a rule. I'm not going to eat on live stream, but I got to right now. 2-1 pitch. Grounded. Runner at third base. 2 outs. 2 outs. Runner at third base now. Come back. We can't waste a person on third. Well, can the Mets win this? Can the Mets get out of it? Look, I have to say this now. Hold on. Ball 1. Look, if the Mets get to the next inning, 2 outs, Colin. If the Mets get to the next inning, I can probably watch 1 or 2 batters, and then that's it, 100%. If they don't, then we're going to see the loss right now. Let's see right now. 1-0 pitch. Here's the 1-0. Grounded. It's going to go foul behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look, Tobias Myers is doing a good job. Pop. Shout out to Pop for joining. Shout out to ISO Wayne, Jim, Anthony, User, Hector, Julio, Mike, Walker, Mason, Abraham, Pop. 1-2 block. Nice block by Alvarez. 2 balls, 1 strike. Aiden, Tix, Eric, Devin, Clover is dope. ISO Wayne follow. Shout out to ISO. I appreciate you guys. All of you, as the live stream, it says there, the live stream is better with you. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Myers. Here it is. Weak contact, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look, if the Mets lose the game, I'm not going to be mad at my pitching staff. They're doing the job. The offense needs to come through. They got to come through. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that, folks. The 2-2 pitch, folks. Can the Mets get out of it? Can we go to the 11th inning? Let's go, man. Can we go to the 11th inning? 2-2 pitch. Pop them up. Foul ball out of play. Peem. Food tastes good. Gotta give her flowers. Shout out to Christian Prez, Jose Flores. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Steps off. Shout out to ISO Wayne with the follow. Shout out to Miles, who's pitching. Tobias Myers. And he's doing his job. Shout out to Notorious. Shout out to Jack. 2-2 pitch. Grounded to first base. Cover. They got him. We go to the 11th inning, folks. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Soto's going to be the free runner, folks. Look. It's 5:10 p.m. All right, look. I'm going to eat a little bit of this food. Then I'm going to go and, how you call it? Now the Mets are coming up in the top of the 11th. Let me actually adjust that. Do you think the Mets team is better than the Yankees currently? Hell no. Devin, hell no. The pitching staff is close because even though the Yankees have 3 shutouts in 5 games, but the Mets pitching has been really good. But look, I will say this, the Yankees pitching, I mean, the offense hasn't been great for the Yankees, but right now what we're seeing, no way. I think in the long run, the Mets have a more complete lineup than the Yankees. Now, this depends on Volpe, what he comes back and does. This depends on how Austin Wells, and there's the first baseman, Ben Rice, how they do. You know? But right now, I have to say Yankees looking way better. Shout out to George for joining. Look, shout out to everybody that's joining. I appreciate all of you that are joining. It means a lot to have all of you here with me. And, you know, you guys are representing. You guys are... Prince, I told you the Mets wanted more. Look, I'm believing you. The defense and the offense the pitching is coming through. But, geez, can I leave with a lead? Without a doubt, I'm not going to be able to finish the game, folks. I'm not. I got to go coach the kids. I'm going to leave. But can I at least see the Mets get a lead? Because when I leave, I could listen to the game and, listen to it and see what's going on. I got to find a way that when I travel, I don't know how I will do this, but I got to find a way when I'm outside. Like, let's say I'm outside and I'm in a place where I can live stream and react while outside. I need to really start doing that. Soto's the runner. We got Big Mai is in. Shout out to Amanda that joined. Shout out to Flaka, Abraham, Zach, Chase, Armando, Anthony. First pitch to Bichette. Misses, 1 ball, no strike. Look, depending on what Bichette does here is probably going to determine if I'm going to stay or not. Shout out to Richard that joins. Devin, do you think this Mets team is better than the Yankees? 1-0 pitch to Bichette. Here it is. Grounded right back to the pitcher, off the pitcher. So Soto's going to get to third. And he got him at first. Jeez, this shortstop win. Oh my goodness. So look, the same thing that happened in the 10th was about to happen now. The only thing is that the pitcher didn't get it. It hit off the pitcher and it went to shortstop. And Bo Bichette was out at first, but Soto's at third base now. Mason Wynn, this shortstop Mason Wynn is unbelievable. Shout out to Michael for following. Shout out to Luis. Shout out to Los. Shout out to all of you for joining. Jared Young is up. First pitch. Jared Young, look, you better come through, boy. You better come through, man. Because the Mets are going to win, bro. Hey, Prince, look, I appreciate you, Prince. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Jared Young takes the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Need the Mets to clutch it so bad. Los, me too. Armando, stream the game, mister. I can't. I don't got the copyright. I know that there's ways to get away with it, but I like my commentary better. I know I'm competing with Gary Cohen. 2-0 pitch. Way inside. 3 balls, no strikes. How can I compete with Gary Cohen? Keith Hernandez for the Mets. How can I compete with these guys? I can't. But I don't got the copyright and I'm building something here. So right now I can't stream. If they give me the copyright, you best believe I'll be doing it. 3-0 is the count. You better not swing. 3-0, walk. So the Mets have now runner on first and third. Look, folks, this is my last batter. This is it. Peem. The battery moves Soto to third. Yes. Comeback. This is very stressful. Very. Folks, look. Leandro Diaz, shout out to you. Yo, you better not hit a double play right now, man. Luis Robert, come on, man. Please, man. Please, Robert. First pitch. Ball. Come on. Now, we're seeing the pitchers take. Do you have the MLB pass from T-Mobile? John Vincent, yes. Shout out to T-Mobile because when you're from the U.S. and you have T-Mobile, I think it's the time limit to, we got a pitcher's mound visit. I believe if you have T-Mobile, the window closed, I believe, but they give you a free year subscription from the US. Shout out to T-Mobile. Shout out T-Mobile. You are that guy, pal. You're the real MVP. KD crying. Robert, come on, please. Robert, please send me off good. Please send me off good. 1-0, way inside. 2-0, way inside. Shout out to Kelly, Darius. Look, people, I'm sorry for eating on live stream. I made a rule that I wasn't going to be eating. 3-0. I made a rule that I wouldn't be eating, but I gotta leave and I gotta go coach the kids. Shout out to Francisco Hernandez. Stream the game, John Nagy. I can't, man. I don't got the copyright. There's ways to do it, but I'm building something here. I want to though. 3-0 count. Here it is. Strike. 3-1. I coach a baseball team in Toronto, Canada. I'm currently in Toronto, Canada. 9U, 12U, and 16, 17U. Bro, you are a cool guy. You're actually really nice, and you interact and care about your fans. 100%, John. Like, let me tell you after this 3-1. 3-1 pitch, ball 4. Mets have the bases loaded. I said that this was my last batter, but look, folks, I think I'm going to be like 5 minutes late today. And I'm not proud of it. Yeah, like, John, the comments that I get now, I'm able to interact. Now, if I'm getting hundreds of comments, that's going to be extremely tough. And we got our pitcher's mound change. Folks, Peem, can you come for a minute? One out, folks. Can you take this? Sorry. It was amazing. I know, I'm sorry. It's just, why was you late, kids? Why was you late, coach? Oh boy, they're gonna know why. I gotta get off, folks. Look. All right, folks. GTV Grand Slam incoming. This game is crazy. It is. Look, right now I don't have a ton of comments. Like when I'm able to react to this, but if I'm having comments, boom, 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 it's gonna be hard to interact with that. But as much as I can, I want to shout out every single one of you, because the page, look what it says there. Two things. What is the identity of this Mets team gonna be? And also, this live stream is better with you. That's a fact. The live stream is better with you. The live stream's not good just because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. The live stream is good because you are a part of it. Who's you? Do like this to yourself. You. Whoever's with me here. Whoever's with me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, whoever. Angels lost again. Miles Reed. Yo, Armando. Miles Reed. You live in New York, but you coach in Canada? No, I actually live in Canada now. I'm born and raised in New York. My family's from Puerto Rico. That's why I speak some Spanish. I grew up in New York. I grew up in the Bronx, New York. I was supposed to be a Yankee fan. I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm supposed to be a Yankee fan, but I'm a Mets fan since 98, 99, and I don't regret it. Brooklyn to always need Maylocks with this team. Yo, John, I'm half Filipino and Mexican. Oh, tu habla español, John? 35 people in TikTok. Hey, shout out to that. Double play. Comebacks. No double play. No double play. JT, let's go. We got Jason. Look, folks. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to have to go and get my baseball clothes on. I'm a Braves and Rays fan. Look, Julio with the Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, Boricua. Vámonos. First pitch to Brett Beatty. I think that was a strike. No balls, one strike. Boricua. So, JT, I'm a Braves and Rays fan. Man, look, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, JT. I'm a Mets fan. The Braves have caused me so much heartbreak in my life. Brett Beatty, 0-1 pitch. Ball. One ball, one strike. I'm back. Glad to see this. Deshaun, I've been really pushing myself to stay here. I've been really pushing. And this Mets team got to come through. All right, 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Grounded. Broken bat. Coming home. Bad throw, but he's going to be out at home. Oh, my gosh. 2 outs, folks. Ah. Broken bat hit to the second baseman. They weren't going to turn the double play. Jason, it's over. Jason, I'm about to head out. I won't be able to talk with you now. I got to head out. I got to go coach the kids. Brooklyn, exactly. Every game. And then we get bases loaded and we don't score. Now Marcus Semien, 1 ball, no strike. Jeez, man. If they don't score, man. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Semien, 2-0. Semien, it's a 2-0 count. Semien, you better not swing at this pitch, man. Semien, real talk, man. You better not swing 2-0. At this point, I take a bases loaded walk. Swings. Oh, my. Yo, you throw 2 balls. Why are you swinging? Folks, I'm a diehard Mets fan. But this Mets team offense is hot garbage. With that, look, I refuse to be heartbroken if the Mets are not going to do their part. So, look, you got 2-0. The pitcher's throwing balls. A bases loaded walk gives you a run. You've been a garbage hitter, Marcus Semien. And you're swinging 2-0. I can understand 2-1. I can understand 2-2, 3-2. 2-0. Ah, man. Wow. Ah, better hold that swing like Beltran in 2006. Of course not. Why do the Mets keep going to extra? I don't know. For real. Hurt losing Alonso. Yup. We got out of it. Yup. Comebacks. These dudes get paid hundreds of thousands to millions every year and swinging at 2-0. You're right. Look, people. Yo. So stressful. Look, shout out to all of you. I gotta go now, though. Everybody that's on YouTube, everybody that's on TikTok, everybody that's on Twitch, I appreciate all of you. All of you are what make this channel. And look, Higher Expectation Sports. You see the sports. You see my baseball highlights if you check around my page. My baseball MLB highlights. But why Higher Expectations? I believe in you. You could be going through tough times, problems, difficulties in your life, but you can't give up. Can't stop believing in yourself. I'm going to say that again. You can't stop believing in yourself. Even if nobody believes in you. I'm a stranger, but I believe in you. You don't know me. I believe in you. Higher Expectation Sports. I'm Sammy. I will see all of you really soon. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave your comment. I will be back with live streams. I plan to come back tonight and give my reaction of the game. Tomorrow, I'll be live streaming the Giants 9:45 game late night. I will be live streaming the NCAA Final Four championship game, NBA playoffs. Stay with me. Comebacks just follow, bro. In Little League, coach said 2-0, make him pitch and strike. I'm telling you, man. Fern Dog, thanks, bro. Look, I appreciate all of you. I gotta go coach the kids now because if I stay back and watch this game and the Mets lose and I'm late to coach the kids, I lost in everything. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. I will